Welcome back to Evo, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. I am Sajam, aka Steven Lyon. This is
Max. Hi. I'm Evo 2001.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been such a long time.
What's up, guys? So we're going to be playing Killer Instinct today.
Yes.
We're going to be watching a whole bunch of the highest caliber matches as Killer Instinct pools continues. And later today, I think we're going to be continuing pools all the way into top 8 around 6?
6 o'clock.
Something like that?
Pacific Standard Time. Just for reference, it's about noon now. So if you guys are, at home and trying to figure that out, now you know. We have a pretty strong player coming up here in Shin Tristan.
If he doesn't make it all the way to top 8, he's going to be potentially doing commentary with me, but I think he's planning to go all the way.
Yeah, he is one of those where I'm like, are you excited for top 8 commentary? And he's like, I won't be commentating.
I won't be commentating.
I'll be playing in the tournament. And I'm like, that's a great attitude. Proud of you. So
he's been sticking with Thunder for how long now? Like 3 seasons, pretty much?
Yeah, he's not been one of those guys who's switched away. Great block on the overhead, but not the second hit. Uh-oh. This is damage.
Arbiter proving to be a very powerful character, especially over the past month or so. And let's see how he's able to get his offense started, because when Arbiter gets started, you have to make a very good guess when to stop.
Wow, there's a guess if I've ever seen one. You have to be careful about Arbiter's offense especially, but his defensive options, not really the best, which is why stuff like this happens.
Goofy Thunder juggles.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're so silly looking. Oh, man, he could have just stayed grounded.
And he cashes out the damage.
Can he continue the juggle after?
And he did it. Wow, good stuff.
I think about 60% of that life bar was just uppercut juggles.
Yep.
Which are so threatening in this game, actually. Okay.
Because you still really got to make a guess as far as what he's doing, except for the stump, which is always like a heavy break, I'm pretty sure.
And he's got tons of potential damage. All right, there's a break.
Tristan has done the same thing for what feels to be 5 minutes.
I don't think he's done a non-uppercut since this has started, and there's probably not going to change. Okay.
Ooh,
yeah, he's gonna get out.
He had the recovery.
Recapped.
No breaks, specifically, did not choose.
Yeah, he decided not to. There was a chance he could have broke.
Crossed up, gonna catch
Is
up.
he gonna recapture
kill?
on the Oh man, because that's projectile invincible.
Exactly.
He went through. But I was really hoping that Arbiter would get recaptured by his own grenade.
That'd be cool. Arbiter can only protect himself if he uses meter for the shield, which protects him from the grenade splash, but he didn't get much of a chance to do anything during that round. To see how Shin Tristan goes about round 2.
Same opener that he had last time. He's gonna get a combo. What ender? Oh, overhead reset attempt.
Okay, so Scuba has blocked like all of those so far. He's ready for it.
He's going to get the ender here. Takes him to the Shadow Realm. Looks to get the flip out at the end, but didn't get it because of the KV.
Really didn't see a lot of launcher enders from Thunder back in the day, but now it seems that it's a setup viability.
Yeah, it definitely has more utility this season since you can flip out after. You can do uppercut juggles and cash them out for meaningful damage. Definitely better this season.
Tristan in a commanding lead right now. He's going to parry this
most likely. Oh, he could have got all
hits.
3. At Evo, that could have been the new Evo moment. Oh, goofed it up. Break on the heavy. It was a heavy triple axe. It was an opener at that point. Got him.
Ooh, eyes armor.
And there's the lockout. Not going to be quite enough, but it's great damage.
Some Thunder damage. Chooses not to go for the damage ender to set up after. Breaks the light.
Yeah, it was a flip out attempt, and he got it. There's the punish.
So a lot of these times, and what Tristan's doing is putting on so much unrelenting offense that he's not giving him a chance to think or change his game plan.
Right, 100%.
And it's working.
And it worked, yeah, just like that. Tristan's going to take it 2-0. So many uppercuts.
If
we could get an uppercut counter for that.
What just happened?
Yeah.
I've prepared for all of this, and then he just did it every time. Tristan, he's gonna have to stop it eventually. But for now, he doesn't. Just keep doing it.
That's the thing about Tristan. You feel in your heart of hearts that somewhere, somehow, there's not going to be an uppercut.
There's not yet. At some point, he's going to stop, and then he didn't stop. And that's the whole point of KI, is that you just get into your opponent's head where you think you're going to do something, and then you do the exact opposite. And reaching that level in terms of breaks, in terms of your approach and everything, is really intense in this game because there's so many other things that you could be mixing up constantly.
Right, 100%. And that's always a constant thought in your head because, KI is a game with almost no downtime.
Pretty much.
Even if you get hit, you have to start thinking, like, where do I break?
There's neutral, but there's so much stuff happening in a neutral in this game that it happens so fast. And some characters, like, their neutral is throw a bomb. Throw a bomb on you.
And see what happens.
What do you
react? Yeah.
So a lot of the times, if you have characters that make the other person commit to something in a neutral game, then that character like Arbiter can be pretty powerful.
Right, and it's specific ranges that Arbiter controls on screen especially.
Yeah.
When he tags you with a grenade, neutral is now changed. It's completely different.
It's fun. It's fun in an aspect where you have characters where you're like, what you're supposed to do usually is this, and you're always supposed to be doing this.
Yes.
Until you react to how they change. Like Shadow Jago's kind of that way. Fulgore is kind of that way.
Oh,
you
yeah.
throw things from full screen, see how they react.
You definitely don't play proactively against a character like that.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to sit there, see what they're going to do,
Yeah.
and then counter accordingly.
A lot of the Season 1 characters are kind of similar, like Orchid and Jago and even Wolf, for example. Like, if they make some of those unsafe approaches, but even with some players like Thompson, who's been like the best with Jago over the past season, he makes some approaches through wind kick sometimes just to catch you off guard.
Right, and he'll have the cancel with Shadow Fireball and stuff
something
like that.
just to make it safe. But even with guys like Nikki, they'll go into full blade dash, full screen, and like that. As a guy who plays this game, that terrifies me because it's just like I feel like I can get hit at any time, but they're doing it at the perfect moments.
You know, it's so much commitment.
It is. Like, I'm going to fly across the screen and hopefully you don't neutral jump. Like, oh my gosh, man.
I feel like that's how you feel about your life, huh? You're just that brave?
In Killer Instinct, you can't play this game scared. And when you play scared, it's super obvious. It looks like you just mow someone over.
Yeah.
So
you play scared, and then you do combo breakers like you're scared.
Yeah.
You start not to play, how you have to, and you really have to oppress your opponent in this game. You have to play and use, bend them to your will is a good way to play.
And it doesn't work against everyone. Like Shin Tristan had a good opportunity in that past match where he was committing really hard to even unsafe stuff.
Yeah.
But it was all hitting. Like until someone kind of tells you to stop doing that, you really in tournament you just keep doing it until they say no.
Yeah, you just got to keep running it basically and see what happens.
That's true. Next match is coming up right now. Still setting things up over here. So for you guys watching at home, this is Evo 2016. This is the third year Killer Instinct has been here.
Yeah.
3 different complete seasons, and every time we've seen this game, it's made a pretty big change each time.
Yeah, I think actually really funny that you mentioned that. Each year it's been here, new season, tons of new characters.
Pretty much a third of the characters are now introduced to the game. Yeah.
And I think the game has looked drastically different each season. Like Season 1 to Season 2 was crazy, the differences. It looked like an entirely new game. Season 3 probably a little less so, but still.
And honestly, like Killer Instinct now in its 3rd season, a lot of people that want to get into the game are fairly intimidated because there's so many characters, and this game is so matchup dependent at a high level.
Right.
Specifically a high level. It's really fun at a casual entry level. But if you want to get good, you need to learn every single character's breakers. You know what manuals they usually go for. You know what their doubles look like. You know where their approaches are. It's almost more matchup knowledge than almost any other fighting game.
Yeah, but the great thing about it is that the system mechanics are so universal.
They are universal.
It's like once you understand one type of breakers, you're like, you can see another character and be like, those are medium doubles. I can just tell by the speed. And you get that kind of feeling, which is pretty great. And it's one of those things about, it's kind of specific to Killer Instinct.
So a lot of the guys you're going to be seeing that are going to be moving forward in this tournament are experts of this game. They have been pretty much committing a lot of time to it. And as much as everyone says, I want to get into KI, like that it plays other fighting games, and they usually try and they drop out pretty fast because it's been out for a while, and these guys have been doing this for quite some time.
You have to treat KI well. It can't be your side chick.
It's
got to be
your
main squeeze.
It has to be your main now, man.
Your main squeeze. No more, I'll take KI out when I feel like it. Maybe if I have some extra money, no.
The nicest thing that comes as a result of it is some really intense matches.
Oh, 100%.
Really crazy stuff can happen.
Yeah, so we got ourselves another match, it seems like. Interesting matchup. Cinder, he can control a lot of the neutral just through those bombs, which you saw just a second ago.
Yep. Cinder got a lot of changes in this season. One of the more difficult characters to use in Season 2. Still fairly hard to be really good at a competitive level, but you don't see too many of them.
Yeah, he's a character I think you don't see too often. He has some cool neutral tools, some fun ways to approach. You just saw one of them is Trailblazer, that horizontal thing that goes across screen. That one, you can guide it around. It's a really interesting way for him to get in.
He is one of the lower damage characters in the game, so it takes quite a bit for him to actually get up to damage and to build it, which he's doing right now in Jago, whose arms are on fire.
Yes, which leaves potential damage. You can see it in the upper right on Jago's health bar, that little white glowing section.
Walking Warrior kind of having a difficult approaching right now, not too sure how to stop Bloody Ziff.
And no breaker on the Inferno either. That's going to close out the life bar. Great work from Bloody Ziff. Arizona player. Really strong Cinder. There's the uppercut, catches him, has Fire Flash to keep it up. Oh, sick juggle.
He was barely off the ground for that.
Yeah, only level 2. You see all that crazy juggle stuff, 30%.
Cinder, yeah, I know. Cinder's one of those characters that like so many people would love to be really good with to convert something insane from full screen.
Yes.
With like a Trailblazer, but it's just, it takes so much knowledge to know where to go and when to hit what.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's not a character you could just play kind of willy-nilly. There has to be an understanding of everything. Shadow Trailblazer again. And the medium kick doubles don't get broken. Great lead for Bloody Ziff.
Yeah, Bloody's really ahead right now. Wow!
He just uppercut the Trailblazer. All right, that was sick.
That could be the turning point, but we'll see.
Breaker on the medium kick. Just jump medium kick out of the Trailblazer. He's got to have the break this, and he doesn't. It's going to be into Ultra. First game, Bloody Ziff.
But he's taking the first one. Jago, one of the characters that really has to have a lot of matchup knowledge. You have to know when he's going to approach because, man, his anti-air uppercut probably does the most of any uppercut in the game.
It does a grip.
It's like Season 1 Fulgore uppercut damage. It does a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of damage just to eat on the nose. And that's what you have to do as Jago in this matchup, right? You have to stuff this character, and you can't let him get those bombs on you like that because then the approach becomes so tough to deal with.
Really?
Just jump forward and explode.
Should Jago be like wind kicking from full screen if he starts jumping back and stuff?
If you think he's going to throw the bombs, yeah, you got to. You cannot let him fully approach. Yeah, there has to be some way to check that and not let him just, you know, throw bombs all day. You have to keep him honest somehow. Oh, caught him. He's going to be able to convert with Shadow.
One of the new additions of Season 3, you can cancel it right into Shadow Trailblazer. Wow!
Yeah, and that Inferno's a low now, too, which is different. That's going to be able to cash it out. Closes out the life bar. Great work. Bloody Ziff.
Cinder, some of the prettier enders in the game.
Yeah, you see that big bomb he's got stuck on him. And it just makes it so that Jago's approach options are so limited at that point.
No break on the recapture. I don't think I've seen Walking Warrior break the down heavy recapture at all yet.
Yeah, there's been almost no breakers from him in general. Wow, caught backdash.
All right, he's using a lot of punch buttons, and he's building a lot of white damage. If Ziff cashes this out, which he is going to,
huge damage on that.
And that's how Cinder gets his damage.
Yeah, builds up that potential damage, cashes it out, which is all Bloody Ziff is going to have to do to go right into Ultra.
Combos.
There it is. Great work.
Good games to Bloody Ziff. Going to continue on. Impressive Cinder play. A lot of conversions. I didn't see him drop any of those air combos.
Yeah, which is really a testament to his ability to play Cinder. It's definitely one of those things where you really have to understand the character and know, like, you know, if I do an up Trailblazer at this specific angle and fall with this normal, then he's going to end up here or whatever, right? There's so many little tidbits of knowledge.
It's been interesting to see players like Base also switching over to characters like Cinder and just doing that same stuff. He's notably a Spinal player, playing a lot of different characters in Season 3. See him play Spinal every once in a while.
Yeah,
but the character's changed fundamentally from what he could do before in terms of like sucking your instinct and your meter.
Yes.
So he's been making changes, but man, like I've seen more people playing Cinder probably in Season 3. Probably makes sense because he's gotten a little bit better.
Yeah, I think definitely better. And also he feels a bit more intuitive.
Yeah, he makes a little bit more sense. Like his game plan, his overall, I'd say Cinder's probably the most complex character to play in the game in terms of like
really
converting
tough.
damage.
Yeah.
Like you can go about your basic like light their arms on fire, light their legs on fire, but to actually convert the combo and make the opponent guess which direction you can go, like you can't play the light medium heavy game on the ground. You got to play the light medium heavy game in the air. So you have to know where you can go every single time. Oh my gosh.
And not even just that, it's like the constant decision every time you land a hit. What ender do you do?
Exactly.
Do you light the arms on fire? Do you light the legs on fire?
Do you have a game plan after this
one? Do you
one?
do damage? Do you do wall splat? Do you do meter building? It's like, and that is every combo you hit.
That's why Cinder's a cool character to watch because he's plotting a game plan like at all times.
Yeah.
So next match coming up right now, we have the Hado, Captain Combo Breaker himself.
Captain Combo Breaker, you see him on the left.
He has been Glacius main since Season 1.
Yes, rocking Glacius.
And he is very glad he did that in Season 3. Some characters that were a little difficult to use back in the day, man.
You know what's funny about that actually is that the one thing that he really is sad about this season, he admits openly that Glacius is better this season, but he misses Shatter not being a projectile. And I'm like, that's because you're a dirty cheater. Because before, that was so good.
That's right, I remember that.
He could do Light Punch Shatter, and then you would try to shadow through it with a projectile invincible move and just get caught.
Yeah, I remember that. That punch that came out of the ground from full screen was not a projectile.
Yeah, for some reason.
That was a big hit. The funniest thing is that Glacius got access to the backdash that was taken out before the game was ever released.
Yes.
And I don't know if people are actually using it too much.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure.
if it's something that you can possibly incorporate into your game, you'll see it. It looks really weird.
The backdash is also called Tarnation. I don't know if people know. It
has a name. They gave it a name.
It is named.
There it is.
I named the backdash because of Rick, so it has. It's for him. Every time he backdashes and gets hit, it's his own fault. It's like, this is your responsibility. I love the command throw.
Feeney jumps right in, tries to get started with the offense. I think that might have been a frame trap.
Wow, did you see the interrupt on Rekka right away? That's one thing about Hisako that you kind of have to know. She does have Rekkas, but they're not frame tight. You can hit lots of buttons in there. You can backdash. There's a lot of ways to get around stuff.
Yep. Wow, good trap. He was afraid of the hail.
Double hail. That setup, yeah, that's tough to deal with.
You pretty much, I'd take the hail. Just hold up and take the hail.
Oh, 100%.
Or backdash. I think backdash might be the next best bet.
Yeah, backdash probably gets you hit airborne anyway, so you're probably fine. Oh, this is the lockout. Is he going to spend Shadow? There it is.
Nice.
Instinct available for Glacius. Now Popsick can get Shadow Hails and anti-air. Probably back Fierce. Yeah, there's the break.
Knew it immediately. Remove the armor as well. And might get him really close.
Not dead? Yeah, just living. Next hit will do it. Oh, yeah. Just
that knockdown looked like a KO. He was down there for so long.
This game has some pretty extended hard knockdowns in a lot of situations, especially, you know, as part of Hisako's design so she could build back her Wrath meter.
Yep.
Oh, got him.
Ooh, interesting. He couldn't counter it, but I think it took off a little bit of potential life.
Yeah, and then the counter was slightly early, I think. Maybe is what it was. Hails out.
So right now we have two completely different character archetypes. Hisako wants to get in and stay in, and Glacius is the exact opposite. Wants to keep you from mid-screen to full.
Yeah, he has great pressure and traps and setups, like you mentioned, but definitely prefers this at far range, right? Hisako's a grappler, doesn't want to be near this character. Grappler, Rekka character. Uh-oh, cornered now.
Oh, at the right call.
Yeah, and that's going to be the game. There it is.
Buffini loses the first one. We'll see how he changes his game plan. That went pretty good. Like, I don't think he should actually change much. It's just that he got hit by a couple of things.
You're right. I think he's not too far off the mark. There was just a couple of decisions there that went a little sour.
It's those moments you see people like switch their characters and stuff like that in fighting games. Like, dude, don't switch. Like, you could totally do it. Like, you just missed a couple of things that you guessed wrong on.
Yeah, just a few little mistakes here and there that you can fix. Tighten it up a bit. Oh, over the hail.
Nice hail pressure and good changing of his mobility in the air. Feeney trying to find a way in. Rick looking for something.
Yeah, I thought there might be a counter break or a guest break.
Big damage. Oh,
doesn't cash it out. Oh, great block.
Didn't continue it.
Still lots of potential damage. Is there a break? Oh, try to get the last
one. This is going to be a lot of damage for Hisako.
Yep. Shadow Realm again. There you can see the damage. Huge on that. Half-life. Rick's out of there.
Heavy double. Oh, heavy linkers all over the place.
There's the punish on the counter break attempt. Rick's looked for a few of them. That should be the round.
And he's going to use the meter to close it out. Okay. So Feeney changed a little bit of his approach, got a few hits, and Rocksteady hasn't been able to really establish any full-screen dominance yet.
Oh, try to get the command throw, but hail. Interrupter. Heavy doubles not broken.
No
Linker
breaks
not
at all. Wow. Heavy commitment.
Yeah, that was a lot from Rick. Lots of damage. That's a big call out. Oh yeah, that's so tough to avoid because even if she jumped or dashed, she would have got hit by the hail anyway, probably. So,
Glacius always setting you up.
What's the approach from Hisako? Try to get in the air, but jump back from Rick is good.
Ooh! Oh wow, that was the extended delay.
Shadow counter, great timing. That didn't even hit the full hits. Reset.
I like the idea from Feeney, it just didn't work out.
Oh, reset again. Now, Rick, tons of potential damage. Gonna get through the hail. No breaks yet.
Medium double. Got all the way to level 4. Oh, there was really no setup after the wall bounce.
Yeah, just played it slow, and because of that, Rick got away with one. All right. Might have catch, out of the air.
Trip guard.
Another one cashes out the combo.
Getting close.
Yeah, Hailer out. Chip's going to be an issue, and there it is.
Jump back, light kick, and Rocksteady takes it. So, yeah, I like how Feeney changed his game plan a little bit in the first round, but then Rick pretty much repeated back and changed his. Like, got him in that mid-screen distance. Like, Hisako was finding a way to weave through the hails a little bit, go for some shadow, like shadow slash, use the projectile invulnerability, but Rick still took it, identified it.
The give and take of fighting games, right? It's like you adjust a little here, I adjust a little there, and then you find this balance.
That's the thing, is that you want to stick to your game plan of what worked, but then what worked is not working anymore. So it's the trade-off. Like the crazy thing about KI, one of the most beautiful things about KI is like the game 3, where everything worked in your favor the first time, breaks, commitments to doubles, commitments to manuals, and then it didn't work in the second game and they repeated back. So who's going to do what in the third game?
Right.
Like, how is this going to change?
It's always that, like, there's no way he would still do this thing in the third game. And the other guy's like, should I even do it? Is it there?
It's that moment, they did it again. You mother Pfeiffer.
Yeah,
you dirty son of a...
You and I are not friends.
I do not like you. You make some quick enemies. Like, you really don't like someone in KI and you play them and they do that again. You're like, you did it again? I did. And they look you dead in the eye. I did.
Yeah, the first time I played James in KI, James Chen, and he counter broke me, I looked at him and I was like, who told you that you could do that? Who told you that was okay?
Who sent you a memo?
Yeah, I was like, who gave you permission? I just want you to know that after this set is over, you and I are not friends.
In KI, it's a good feeling when you know that you're completely in someone's head and you're like twisting the cracks and everything you're doing is slowly working towards a game plan, eventually like a counter breaker for 60-70% damage. But when they do it to you,
Oh, it's rough.
It feels bad, man.
It's one thing in another fighting game, you block an uppercut, you punish.
Yeah.
In this game, you block an uppercut, you punish,
Now you
and then you
think of a whole bunch of
them.
other stuff. Yep.
Oh, it's rough. It's a brutal feeling to have. So that's just
yeah, in KI, you get the hit, and then the next game starts, and you're like, oh, here we go.
What is he going to do? What am I going to do?
It's true.
You have to constantly freestyle. It's one of those games where there's no downtime for you or your opponent.
Yep. Next
Mentally
match coming up right now. Players selecting their characters. Thank you guys for joining us once again. Evo 2016. We're going to be playing Killer Instinct a whole bunch today, and then on the main channel is going to be top 8 tonight. I think it's SRK Evo 1 around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I think all the finals at Evo are actually on SRK
Yeah.
Evo 1.
Gotcha.
I think that's the way they've done it. We got a 4 hours a block here of Killer Instinct. Finals will be on at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So, you know, it's about 12:40 here for reference. So it's in just about 5 hours, you guys are going to be seeing Killer Instinct Finals on
And
the main
I'm
stage.
pretty sure there's going to be a trailer right before finals. So there's going to be an announcement from the Microsoft guys, I'm pretty sure.
They announced, they were like, yeah, we're going to show off the final character, and everybody's like, oh my god, and they're like,
Dude.
tomorrow, and everybody is like, oh, you're
I
going to
can't
do it
wait
like
for
that.
them to show Luigi.
Luigi? Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's actually, I leaked it a while ago,
Oh.
who the character was going to be.
Oh, God.
It's a Forza Motorsport car.
Yeah, if we any more references to Fighters Megamix, and I'll be totally happy.
Yeah, it's another guest character. It's a Forza Motorsport car. Instinct, you're going to rev up the engine.
It is a walking Lamborghini.
Walking Lambo. You can't reveal the retro outfit
Well,
so
yeah, it's
early.
true.
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
Max. It's not a
I'm
Lambo.
sorry.
It's a Mercedes. It's not a big deal. You guys will see it soon.
I think it's going to be Blinks the Time Sweeper. They're going to. I'm sorry. I don't want to reveal everything, but they're doing a quad character reveal. Luigi, Blinks the Time Sweeper, Sleeper, and Forza Motorsport car.
Yeah,
It's going to be beautiful.
it's gonna be insane.
I think the retro for that's going to be a Daytona USA skin. That's on Xbox Live, so we're cool.
That's exclusive to Xbox, actually. That's what you guys. So you PC players, you get a different skin.
If these guys pick Rash's theme again, I'm going to scream at them.
Yeah.
Let's see
Why
if
are
they
they
do.
selecting a not default stage theme? It's just not okay. Stick to the lore.
No, they're under Kim Woo's theme right now. That's fine.
Kim Woo's theme is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, so the Kim Woo player was like, I get my theme no
Of
matter where we
course.
go. Although my stage theme is pretty legit too, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's one of my favorites of Season 2, outside of like Cinder's theme.
It's very good. Kim's theme is also amazing. It's the Chinatown stage theme as well, so if you pick that stage, you'll get it.
I might work on this game, but I can unregrettably, without a doubt, tell you it's got some of the best music in video games right now.
Yeah.
Much less fighting games.
The best way to do it is to close your eyes and avoid Kim Woo's face and just enjoy the music. All right, here we go. Sonic Dolphin playing this Kim. Look for the anti-air. Actually didn't get it and ruin your day.
That was a frame 1 heavy break. Knew exactly what he was going for.
Yeah, there's just that recognition. You see the walk speed from Kim is going to be important. She's got to get out of the way of the approach of Sadira.
You might have been seeing Sadira a lot over the past 3 Evos, pretty much, and including this one.
Yep.
And yeah, she's a character that's general game plan is powerful because she has a working double jump.
Exactly, yeah, double jump plus an air projectile to change her approach and a wall cling.
And she practically she lost some stuff, but got some new stuff in this game. She got a new ender. Yeah, Sadira is a game plan still works. Wow. That was a commitment.
Kick. Wow, breaker on medium. Was probably looking for medium into heavy target combo.
A lot of this stuff that Kim Woo does, well, that's a big one, is shadow counterable, which is why you see Ruin Your Day going for a lot of them. These commitments to all these like nunchuck combos, especially on block, have a lot of shadow counter opportunity.
Yeah, that's one thing about the character that you have to watch out for.
Whoa,
Caught out of the air, that
God.
does a grip of damage for you guys at home. Oh wow, OS to chase backdash, huh? That's what it looked like. Meaty here. Overhead. And oh, it gets through with
Wow,
a dragon
that was
cannon.
crazy.
Sick, yeah. Dragon cancel. Juggle again.
I will advise them to turn off notifications right after this.
That's a good idea. Gonna be able to waste out Sadira Instinct as well as probably build a dragon.
This is a win-win for Sonic Dolphin.
Yep.
Sadira without Instinct, man, she relies on that stuff.
Yeah, she desperately needs to keep that for as long as possible. Great medium punch into the target combo. Yes, opened up. Quick breaker. Use the dragon kick to get in there. I like the pressure.
Still has 2 dragons to work with. Gonna make something safe. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, great work. Keeping it up. Oh, almost caught Sadira on the jump back. Again, that stand medium punch opener. Yes, and that is the break
Really
bait.
good call.
What you do is use that dragon to cancel in the middle of your shadow move to make it tough to break. It's a great idea. Your opponents will often lock out. Ooh, air to air strong. That's
There it
gonna
is.
work.
It's one thing Kim kind of has to commit to with a lot of those buttons is multiple hits.
Yeah, very easy to shadow counter, as you mentioned. Lots of multi-hitting moves. Meaty works out. Heavy linker does get broken. Air to air. There's the juggle. Lots of guest breaks on these juggles from Sonic Dolphin, and it hasn't worked out in the last few attempts.
Pretty combo. All of a sudden, a couple of combos later, Ruin Your Day is back in this and about to take it.
Dragon Kick connects, though. That was a lot of damage for Sadira to eat. Gave her Instinct.
Both sitting on Instinct right now, so they're going to commit to something crazy and pop it into Instinct. But who does the first? Who's going to do the first commitment? I'm going to say it's Kim.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Kim's got the kick.
She does have the kick. You got to be careful because whoever commits to something will reflect out of the air. Cool. That was sick. All right, throw.
Got her.
Jump out of it. That should be right
That's
into
it.
Ultra, and it is.
Smart to go into something that is like completely unbreakable. Like didn't jump with heavy kick and then land into a button into Ultra. Just jumping heavy, Widow's Bite, done.
Yeah, that was a great option. Because, you know, in that Instinct freeze, you could see Kim going for her command throw, which is techable. It's a regular throw. It just, you know, starts a combo. And just jump back. Instant projectile, Ultra. It's a great way to do it. Probably the most optimal thing to do.
Yeah.
So back to character select it is. I could tell just by the music.
Cinder!
Yeah, Cinder it is, huh? Probably a bit more control out of the air. That's one of the things. Kim's anti-airs are good, but not good enough to deal with Sadira.
Yep.
She approaches at a pretty interesting angle. Not a lot of characters have stuff to stop that. Oh, a different theme? Wait, is he going to go to Cinder theme now? Is this the way it is? Orchid's theme. All right. I don't know if I see the game plan here.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I like Orchid theme too.
Give Cinder 5 more horsepower.
That's true. Actually, making him blue, since blue fire is hotter, makes him do more damage. It's an extra 5% damage boost. It's a real fact.
So both of these characters do a lot in the aerial battles.
Yeah.
Let's see who has an established dominance in the aerial fight and start to do a little bit more. And right now, it's going pretty good for Sonic Dolphin already.
Yeah, and in the dogfight, you'll see in the air often that Cinder bombs so important because as soon as they're established, as you can see, Sadira cannot approach from the air.
Whoa.
Opener counter breaker is an interesting bet since Sonic Dolphin has been breaking pretty early.
Yeah. That's a big commitment.
Medium kick doesn't work. Oh, it was a little bit early. Great double jump. There's the light breaker. He is right about the guest breaks.
Cinder just has to get a couple of bombs on her.
Jump away is going to work. Gets the Trailblazer, but nothing else.
Wow, didn't combo. Gonna catch him. Ruin Your Day has an opportunity to bring this back really fast after this mix-up.
Web setups in the front with the
Really
dive kick breaker on the medium. Wow, that was a snipe if I've ever seen one. That was great work.
Punish maybe? Yep, he got it.
And the breaker
Medium
right away.
break immediately.
Yeah, I love the anti-air too. Media is good, and there's the pressure. Caught Sadira doing something, some kind of reversal. Lights the arms on fires at the end, so you're going to be able to see this in the next live bar. The potential damage building in the upper right there.
Doesn't get a lot, but it gets a little bit.
Yeah. So if there's a hit early, which is this is, you can see already level 2 on the KV.
Nice into launch. Going to convert it and light the arms on fire again. So he's planning on something. He just wants to make... Right now, Sonic Dolphin is trying to instill fear into Ruin Your Day that she can't approach anymore because she's going to be losing a bunch of life.
This is a lot of damage. If you cash this out, yeah, it doesn't spend Shadow. You can see it's a wall splat ender.
Wall splat? What's he going to go for?
Oh, great block. Caught her? Yeah, but the web's going to work. Still a pretty large deficit for Ruin Your Day here.
Whoa, what?
Almost kept it up out of the air. It should be the life bar. Damage ender. Oh, no.
Oh,
one
so he was
extra
jump
set of
canceling
doubles.
that stuff.
Yeah. Love the anti-air.
Forward HK. You saw that a lot more in Season 2 in terms of anti-air.
Yeah,
but Sonic Dolphin's going to take this right now.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
Okay.
Or he is.
Counterbreaker.
And it's done. So they're at 1-1 right now. This is definitely a good character switch from previous because now he can actually fight the aerial battle. Once a bomb is on Sadira, she doesn't want to jump anymore.
No, definitely not.
If a good Cinder player is playing, even from full screen, if he gets bomb destruct and actually launches them from mid screen, you can convert. You can run over there, dash over, get Trailblazer, and eventually convert the combo back to the ground.
Yeah, turn it into some kind of damage, and that's what you're looking for as Cinder. So Sadira has to be mindful of it, try to avoid getting bombed in the first place.
One of the few things that you can actually actively break on Cinder's aerial combo game is his recapture in the air. You look for that a lot of the time because everything else is kind of like a manual. You need to make a good educated guess or look for patterns from before, which is why Cinder can be one of the harder to break characters if they are committing to air combos.
Right, Trailblazer's a bit easier to break this season since whatever
a little
the first
bit, right?
strength
That was
is,
a change, yeah.
You can tell based on that. So if the first Trailblazer's medium and he does a couple of follow-ups, those are all going to be mediums. But Rash now instead of Sadira, it's interesting. I wonder if he has a plan to deal with Cinder in the air now, maybe using Boot as an anti-air.
Yeah. Rash kind of hard to deal with only because of how he makes his approach. You have to be really fast on an anti-air. But Cinder has one of the easiest anti-airs in the game with just down up.
Yeah.
So he can. Oh, there was an opportunity.
Ball, and there's the juggle. All right. Oh, trade. Oh, and he gets the combo. That was really sick, actually. Heavy clap into the trade.
That's going to be punished for opener ender. That's not good. Ruin Your Day, maybe a little unfamiliar with Rash. This might be a hard counter pick.
Going to be able to get through. Yeah,
good
not
stuff.
a true block string. Just got in there with the invincibility. One thing you do have to watch out for is that tongue into approach from Rash. All right. Can't keep it up. Didn't have Shadow yet.
No commitments. Cinder is one of the best backdashes in the game. It immediately reminded me of it. But that's one thing that he's probably thinking that Rash can do against Cinder is absorb the bombs just by eating them and converting it into meter.
Right, and that tongue will build in meter as well, which is a super important part about this matchup. There's the sweep, one of the best in the game. Great block. He can check after it. He was actually a punish, but he didn't commit to anything else. Just hanging out, not going forward, yeah.
Walking back. I got the stuff in my arms now.
No breaker on the Trailblazer. And cashes it out. Arms on fire.
Ooh, big hit.
Manual. Oh, and if he just cashed it out, it would have been death. Can recapture here. Oh, but a breaker on the jab. He just guessed.
That happened so fast.
Yeah, it was hard to see. There was a little light punch stuck in there. Lights the arms on fire again. We'll get a bit of white damage. Potential damage building up.
This is going a little bit better for Ruin Your Day, but he's going to have to get... He hasn't hit like one really big combo yet. It's mostly been returns on shadows and stuff like that.
There's a combo. Pretty good damage on it. It's one of the first times he's really got anything. Wrecking Ball, he can uppercut? No. Just blocks it out.
That move is going to be pretty good in this situation. Rash wants to jump and then pretty much use his tongue to move across the screen. Upwards fire is going to stop a lot of that, and it might... Oh, I thought he was going to go for it, because that was going to be ultra right after.
Right. Oh, it's not going to reach? Yeah, okay, well, there's the sweep anyway. And Ruin Your Day not out of this. He has, meter to work with, or instinct to work with. That should be ultra, and there it is.
I feel like Cinder's going to be potentially a popular character on counterpick in some situations in this tournament, because not everyone plays Cinder. Like, he's one of the more... Like we said, challenging characters to use and takes a lot of commitment, and not everyone knows where to exactly punish him.
If I was going to make any commitments in my life, it would be to head over to tier1accessories.com, of course, and check out all the lovely products there. I'll tell you, this Chun-Li statue you see in the bottom left, there's a button on it. You click it, and the little lightning legs thing light up, and she goes, yeah.
Does Ryu do the same thing as well?
I have no idea. I really hope that something special happens there. But, yeah, so that's Chun-Li statue in particular. Super cool. I definitely recommend at least taking a peek, because it's just something that, like, I can't believe no one had made it.
I gotta search the floor, man. I haven't looked at any of the booths and any stuff like that yet, dude.
Look, I'm just going to warn you.
If those are out there, I might.
I'm just going to warn you. The line for the Evo apparel, the main Evo apparel is about 2 hours long.
Oh, no.
The line for Arcade Shock / Split Frame, it's not 2 hours long, Max. It's only 3 hours long. So if you want to get any Evo apparel here, you won't be standing in line for that long.
I hope you don't have pools, man.
It's just
I hope you just showed up to enjoy the show.
And that's just an idea of how many people are here at Evo. The line was wrapping around the booth, like snaking around 3 times.
Well, different from previous Evos, like we've been constantly saying, like for the past 3 years almost, that man, this thing's eventually going to have to go to a convention center of some kind. It's eventually going to have to happen. And in 2016, it finally happened, and it's still packed. Yeah, it's still ridiculously packed in here.
I feel like this space would not work next year.
Yeah, I feel that even at a convention center, it needs to be bigger.
Yeah,
we're gonna go out in the middle of the desert and put up a tent. There's got to be something, dude.
That's the next solution.
Because it's crazy. Like this room, we're in like the main hall of the convention center right now, and it is brim, like to the brim. Humans, everyone either trying to get fighting game stuff or get further in their pools.
Yeah, it's absolutely insanity how many people are here at Evo this year.
So Glacius versus Aganos. This is going to be a tough match for Aganos. He's going to have to make some hard commitments, but it's still possible. This character has had a lot of changes over the past year or two.
Aganos really much better this season, I think. Definitely a big threat. Oh, backdash. You saw backdash.
There you go. It actually worked.
Yeah, one thing you have to keep in mind, besides Ryu, is the Fierce, which is a big problem. Any of the heavy buttons from Glacius will be able to beat the armor from Aganos, which is one of the changes this season, is that armor universally loses the heavy buttons. And that's grounded only, not in the air.
Yeah.
Great shadow counter.
Great shadow counter. Didn't even bother for the next hit.
Yeah, just shadow counters the helicopter.
Catches him once again. There's a lot of corner command that can happen with Glacius. It could be terrifying to get out of the corner against this character.
Oh yeah, his corner, his throw in the corner leaves him in a position to combo after, which is great. You can also throw. There's the wall up. Oh, got him.
Great
with the shadow
counter. Wall's up. You got to be afraid of it. Ooh, threw him to the other side.
Chunked.
Interesting.
Oh, can get another chunk here. Now 2 chunks. You can see in the bottom right. That's hits of armor.
Nice jump. Reacted to it.
Yeah, there's a throw. That's untechable when he's got that club. So it's just like a command throw.
You only get 3 kind of like unique attacks you get to commit to with the club. Great
What
block.
a block.
Uses the heavy to go through Glacius' armor as well.
Yeah, and I like that he didn't use the wall. Yeah,
I was just
keep
about
it
to
there.
say.
Because now, if you can get Glacius and, you know, throw him through that wall, you'll get huge damage output as Aganos. And the wall has one no health point left punch, but the wall just dissipated. That's too bad for Aganos.
Once Aganos hits the ground a couple of times, the wall starts crumbling away.
Yeah, and it has 3 hit points. This actually might be it if he spends both.
Yep, that damage. Yep. It's never changed.
Never changed.
Couple shadow shoulders from Glacius is a cool, easy 50%.
Yeah, a little bit less damage on the far combos now, but when he's in your face, shadow, shadow, ender. There it is. All right, so we'll see if Aganos can figure it out. From the looks on their faces, I was just going to say, I think Glacius got a combo. There's that look of, oh no, what am I going to break? Jump over the lance.
Nice commit. Good backdash once again. This is the most backdashes I've seen from Glacius to actually commit to in quite a while.
Yeah, it's actually being used for its purpose. That's an anti-air. It's also a recapture, so he can keep up the combo.
Wall bounce? Nope, hard knockdown.
Throw tech.
Doesn't have any chunks right now.
Oh, this is going to be shadow again. Doesn't quite have 2 shadows yet, so yeah, it's still living in his...
I don't know if he wanted wall bounce ender.
Maybe not. Club is out for Aganos. Oh, punch! Oh, could have shadow punched through it.
He was holding the hail, and there it goes.
Nose through the wall. That's going to be a
25?
nice...
29.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of damage. Shoulder is going to work out, yeah. And do you keep up the combo? Yeah, keep it short so you have instinct.
Yep.
It's a good call. Jump in is good. All right, that's going to tie things up. Now, Aganos, no chunks to work with. This is a bad spot to be. You need that armor.
Yeah, especially because Glacius, I can really understand how it's hard for Aganos in this situation because he can always shatter.
Oh, what the? Just combo through it. Yeah, didn't build any chunks for himself. Now a chunk. Oh, shadow punch through could have been good.
Let's have that little bit of invincibility. Doesn't switch sides, and Makai is just mixing him up so much right now.
Should be the game.
One hit.
Juggle. Oh, didn't get it well. There's the
crouching jab after that.
Yeah, jab or back fierce or strong.
Yeah, the Aganos struggle takes a lot of character matchup and a lot of matchup knowledge to know what exactly you got to do to get out of that stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's one of those things where you got to be ready for it.
He's one of those characters that is like really beautiful to watch at high level because you don't waste a frame. With Aganos, you don't waste any opportunity. Any single frame you have to grab a chunk and get more armor, you have to do it.
Yeah, you got to fully maximize the character.
Yep.
And when you do that, I feel like he's a great character.
Oh, he is. Like he genuinely is. But he's like some of those ones you have to know, and you have to know when exactly. If you just run in and start, you know, it's not like Arbiter where you can obviously jump guns and that's always going to be good. Or
yeah, if you get like 2 gunshots and no chunks left,
yes.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. You have to really manage your resources even more so than most characters.
Yeah.
Next match coming up right now, and I am pretty happy with the character variety we've seen so far. I haven't seen one Shadow Jago already, which is blowing my mind.
Right.
And he's been notoriously toned down from the initial launch Shadow Jago.
You know, because I feel like he was in this spot where KI characters get, where they're super fun, but how frustrating they are to fight against outweighs the fun of doing the fun stuff, you know?
He came out, and I understand the balance where it's like his damage output was super low.
Right.
And he has to touch you so much, but the fact that he can constantly commit to using smaller portions of meter to make himself safe is what made him dangerous. So
yeah, he killed you one frustratingly impossible to see mix up at a time.
Exactly. That's
like
exactly what it is.
15% over and over and over, and you're just
or hit you with like a couple 2% fireballs or 22% fireballs that eventually added up. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how that character does things. But he's still a good character. You just don't see him as often. I saw a bunch of Shadow Jago play earlier in pools, actually.
Nice.
I saw a couple of them, so. But just not on stream yet. The variety has been nice.
He is easily the most popular character online. Like, easily.
Yeah, I could definitely see it. He was only, when he first released, was only available, you know.
It was limited
sparsely.
Availability, yeah.
So it was one of those things where everybody was trying to get their hands on him.
Another Aganos back-to-back. This is crazy.
Yeah, the struggle continues. All right,
So
Jago Aganos.
Jago's got a couple of great approaches to knock Aganos out of his armor. Like one of his best normal approaches is forward roundhouse for like the double kick.
Yeah.
And that'll break armor in Season 3 because it's a heavy grounded normal.
Yeah, all heavy kicks and heavy punches while grounding will beat armor, and he's got back heavy punch, the overhead, that's great. Standing heavy punch, super far, so he's got a couple of great heavy buttons to deal with armor. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that he can't just, like, throw fire. You'd think he'd just be able to throw fireballs at Aganos because he's big.
Never with meter. If Aganos has meter, you can't do it.
He'll flick them out of the way until he has meter, and as soon as he doesn't, or as soon as he does have meter, shadow punch through it every time.
I've never actually looked at it in Season 3. If you flick a fireball, does it give you a little bit more meter than blocking it?
No. Blocking fireballs does build you a lot of meter.
It gives you a lot of meter in this game, yeah.
He's going to be able to chunk up here. No, instead wants Oki, and because of that, gets uppercut. It's a lot of damage.
Oh, he's got him in the corner, though. Break. Yeah,
love the
there
manual.
it is.
Now, the choice in Ender here is going to be important. It's chunks. All right, 3 chunks. Can put a
wall behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
anti-air, and that's the round.
That's the round. Good stuff. Good call. I was more anticipating that Leo was going to put a wall behind
himself.
Him.
Yeah. You sounded genius when you said wall behind him, though, because it covers both
anywhere.
options. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Selected the commentary. There we go.
Option selects long commentary. Maximilian's got it on deck. 2 chunks available. 1 gone now, but he's going to be able to chunk up. And you can't wake up uppercut against that because, you know, he has armor. He's going to go right through it. This is going to be a lot of damage.
Aganos' stand medium punch is an overhead, right?
Yes,
it is
close.
Okay.
Close medium punch. That's a shadow counter, but 1 too early on the helicopter. You got to wait until the last
slightly faster one. Caught him out of it.
Yeah, you got to wait until the last hit of the helicopter to shadow counter. That has a name that's not helicopter, but it's helicopter.
Don't worry about it. Spinny spin.
Spinny spin.
The shadow counter's also got a kind of a big fundamental change. Their catch period is a lot bigger in Season 3 where it can actually catch moves. But if something else comes out after and it catches the first hit, you will still get hit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, reset.
That was cool.
Love the combo. Some awesome Aganos play here.
3 chunks. Where's the wall going this time? Going to do the same thing? He's got a lot of life, though. Commits, and I don't think Jago's jumping again.
Yeah, if you jump, you're going to eat a lot of damage.
God.
Well, into the wall, that's huge damage. Short combo. Nice chunky 30% almost. Wall up again. And you don't want to jump.
Good shadow counter.
He might be able to block. Yeah, I was just going to say because of the chunks.
That exchange was weird as hell.
Yeah, so what happened is because of the chunks, he was able to, you know, armor through the first 2 hits, and then by then he had recovered. So he could block and then shadow counter the move. That was great awareness.
That was crazy. That's like the first level 4 Ender animation I've ever seen for an Aganos, because it takes Aganos so much to get to level 4 Ender.
Club plus wall back there. 2 walls up now. Uh-oh, is he going to set him up for the Grand Slam?
He's building Legos.
You don't want to.
No.
Don't let this happen.
No.
There's 3 walls.
My body is not ready for this.
Oh, he could have punched it. Oh, my God. He shadow punched. Dude, the next part. Oh, you're going through.
1, 2, 3.
Why did you let this happen to yourself?
76% damage.
Oh,
and
no.
You can only blame yourself.
You let it happen.
You let it happen.
He still has. Oh, and he's going to go right into Ultra.
Leo Ferris takes it pretty convincingly.
What a guy. What a show that he put on for us here at Evo. When you have a wall set up behind you, your natural reaction is to walk forward. And then another wall comes up behind you. You take another step forward, and suddenly you're like, oh, God.
If you don't know, man, that's gonna be a bad day.
There's 3 walls behind you. It
was so funny when Aganos came out. That was like the eternal goal for like the first couple days he was out, is just to set up walls to see how many people you could plow through, because I don't know in Season 4 or in Season 3 how much damage 4 walls is. I'm not even too sure how much it is, but it's quite a bit.
I have no idea.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's got to be a lot. Well, you know what I'm ready for, Max? Taking a quick break and coming back with Killer Instinct in just a second.
Be right back, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are in Killer Instinct pools here at Evo 2016. I'm joined by Sajam. We're still doing this.
We're still doing this.
Still going, man.
A really sick match coming up.
Yeah.
Next. We have a really sick match.
We've also seen the third Aganos in a row is coming up, and Captain Aganos himself is at the helm.
So I know he's been playing some Ram lately as well.
Really?
Yeah, there's been some other characters besides just Aganos. But we have Rick, a.k.a. Rocksteady, a.k.a. the Hado, the tournament organizer of Combo Breaker versus Zerg Killer. You guys may, if you've ever been in Maximilian's chat, he's probably there.
Oh, dude, yeah. Zerg was around a whole bunch when Season 2 was starting and stuff like that. Then he got really, really, really hardcore into Killer Instinct, and it became like his main game. And when I wasn't competition anymore, he went everywhere else.
Yeah.
Because, man, keeping up with KI is a tough thing if you want to stay competitive.
Definitely tough with all the characters coming out and everything like that. You got to be a fan. You got to be committed.
Yeah.
Glacius versus Aganos. This is a really, really wonky matchup. We just saw it a minute ago, but it's going to be an Aganos who is super, super talented.
Yep.
So we're going to see how this goes. 2 out of 3. Right away, you got to notice that he's probably going to put up wall, and also he's got to stay on top of his chunks. Yeah. You see that already. Wall
fast
up.
commitment. Wall goes up really fast now.
Yeah, and he just combos in a throw right there. I love that option. It's a great way to do it. And these jumps are so dangerous to deal with because that roundhouse is a wall splat, as you just saw. And it's real tough to deal with. What a walkthrough Fierce.
It was interesting the linker didn't work for Zerg in that situation. It like barely whiffed.
Yeah, it was a little bit too far. 3 chunks up early.
4 chunks in total. Where's the wall going?
Just blocked. And that's going to be anti-air, yeah. Problem, though, is you see him just wake up and walk forward. He was like, yeah, I have chunks. I don't care.
That's going to, break the armor. So Zerg is one of the only Aganoses I actually have seen today that has even used a projectile.
Yeah.
Like a chunk to be used as a rock on wake up, which it seemed to be the one thing you wanted to do back in the day, but now it's really good for armor, really good for walls.
Yeah, you see the wake up jump from Zerg Killer. He knows that he's commanded this respect now. So that he's just not afraid. He's just going to do what he wants. He has the wall. No, that does not matter to him. He's going to be able to block and
full
punish. Yep. Starts
Still
with the
has a chunk as well.
Oh,
manual stand heavy kick. That was beautiful.
Into manual fierce. That was craziness. He's got to have the meaty. Yeah, you got to block if you're Rick. He's going to be able to get through. No chunks left for Zerg Killer, but still
nice reaction.
Lead. This is a great spot.
Zerg's in a pop.
Great offense from Hado. I like it.
Staying alive.
Other side. All right, and he gets the life round.
This is not impossible. It's just improbable.
Yeah, there's no chunks left. And if he does anything silly, there's going to be an immediate shadow punch. See the recycling there?
If he's able to get another bat out, it's pretty much going to be very hard for Rocksteady.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He has to make a guess between overhead or low.
Plus, right now, he's not allowed to...
Oh, there you go.
He wasn't allowed to put out hail. If he'd do it a hail, there was going to be shadow punch.
That's kind of the thing, is that this match normally seems like it's going to be pretty dang tough for Aganos, but in those situations where you have committed players like Zerg, who's been playing Aganos forever, dude, he knows. Like, he's played against it so much, it might as well be one of the easier matchups.
Yeah, he's very comfortable. You can see, loved the block, but didn't get the punish you see. He just didn't have the right thing. It's tough to punish. Sets out the multi-hail. There's no chunks for Aganos, and this is where you have to be if you're Rocksteady. Caught him.
No break on the second one.
Yeah, and now that there's no chunks, great block. Oh, he missed the punish, though. That's too bad. He really needed that. And Lance is not a great option for Rocksteady to stick out now, as there is a chunk. It's too slow.
Rocksteady is blocking a lot of the things that he was getting hit by in the first round. That jumping heavy punch with Aganos, he's not getting hit by him anymore.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a much better job of dealing with it.
No wall setup at all from Zerg.
Sweep.
This is where Glacius shines.
Oh, punch. Oh, just gets the club in a recapture? No, it was too far. All right, just goes through. No chunks left for Zerg Killer. As soon as he gets that bat, he might, I was just going to say, recycle it, give himself a chunk. And that's what he's doing with that's new to Season 3 now. Yeah, you can see 2 chunks now.
It's so fast that you almost want to only use it twice.
Ooh, I like the meaty. Yeah, he's doing meaty fierce to beat the armor. That's genius. He's adapted and now understood that. All right, he's not going to block on wake up. He's going to try to use his armor. Ooh, interesting shadow counter attempt. Yeah. Not going to get through. Pops.
That's going to work.
Oh, wow, it doesn't. Too far. He's going to be able to shadow counter.
Rick going to get some pretty good damage here. Actually misses the... either was a reset or missed the light manual.
One or the other. And he's going to be able to build up chunks here. Because he started with Shadow, he's going to actually be able to get to 4.
It takes so long, though.
Not 4?
It did.
Oh,
dude,
man.
That thing did not want to go.
Did not want to give it
This is why when we saw like the level 4 ender with Aganos earlier, I was like, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it's got to be like Shadow. Is he going to jump again? No, back throw. And now he has a wall to work with. going to want to get rid of that wall if he can.
The wall
he's
has one
gonna
more
punish.
point of health left.
Yeah, just one. 2 walls up now.
This is a small arena.
You're stuck in here with him. You got to be careful. There's still chunks up. Throw through the wall.
Okay.
Huge damage. Anti-air lands for Rick.
This match is practically even right now. Zerg has a lot of meter to work with. If he lands a couple of shadow punches, dude, he can take this.
Yeah, it's gonna be, especially with this wall there. Now he's so imposing. Uh-oh. Instinct. Yes.
Armor's up.
Oh, shadow counter. Yeah, I don't know if he meant to cancel.
Uses. And that's
he's
gonna do
locked out,
it.
and that should do it.
Zerg Killer takes it.
There it is. Great work from Zerg Killer.
Nice adjustments from Rockside. He just didn't get a couple of the hits he needed.
Oh, the evil laugh, the maniacal laugh. People's elbow. Oh, we got the freeze frame on it. Oh, that's lovely. What a guy. That's great. That's good work.
Please reconnect the controller.
Please.
He's going to be forever
He's going to be
dropped
stuck,
on.
just getting dropped. Great work.
So Aganos doing pretty good in the tournament so far. Like we said, we're going to see a lot of crazy matchups happening as a result of this because not everyone knows how to fight against Aganos. Not everyone knows how to fight against Cinder, and those characters are doing pretty good so far.
I think that's a serious problem against Aganos in particular, that a lot of players just are not familiar with the matchup.
Yep.
So they're just going to run into, there's the Ultra. They're just
Wow.
They're going to run
Thanks,
into
sir.
this character
Thank
and
you
just
for
not
that.
know what to do.
And that's kind of the nature of fighting games is that it's nice having characters that aren't like that are kind of outside, like, because balance is a big topic that comes up in a lot of chat rooms for Killer Instinct nowadays. And all I have to say is that balanced fighting games are boring, man. If it's 5-5 everywhere, you might as well just play mirror matches.
The game's whack.
And if the whole point of fighting games is that you have characters that are a little bit more difficult to use or don't have all the best matchups and aren't the toppest tierest, and when they win, it's really satisfying.
Yeah, it's super exciting. And KI has such a diverse cast of characters that I would not trade a game that was even slightly more balanced for one less interesting.
KI is really
And
crazy
it has
now.
great balance. All things considered.
All things considered, there's no 9-1s. Like,
No.
people don't remember fighting games from the 90s, man. There was some rough
Not even
rough
from
times.
the 90s. Back in 2013 when we were fighting
This is true.
Superman.
This is true, dude.
You guys remember release
I don't know
Superman?
if you guys remember the first Injustice tournament at Evo. It was pretty crazy.
Do you remember when Superman blocking fit in like half the castle, 4,
Yeah.
2, 3?
And if he hit you, he did 65.
Mid-screen.
Yeah, mid-screen.
90%
Didn't even need the
corner.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that character, if you didn't fight against that character, you probably don't know. In
The,
modern fighting games, the struggle.
It's kind of the wonderful thing is that truly balanced fighting games. If you're one of the guys that wants that, then play mirror matches.
Yeah,
That's
play
how
the
it
Ryu
goes.
mirror all day. That sounds fun. Should be a good one.
Next match coming up soon. So, yeah, like we were saying, a lot of character diversity in this game, especially now with Season 3, and every character is widely different. I'd say the only single character you can compare to another that's really similar is Jago and Fulgore. Like, they kind of do similar things, Jago, but Jago gets the ability to recover his health, and Fulgore teleports.
Yeah.
But their approach is so similar like it was back in the old Killer Instincts. Everyone else is dramatically different.
Just, yeah, bonkers.
If you compare it to other fighting games, I'd say it's closest to like a Guilty Gear where everyone's really different, or like a Darkstalkers.
Lots of people refer to, like a Darkstalkers or like an American Guilty
American
Gear,
version Guilty Gear.
Americanized version of Guilty Gear, something like
Monsters and tropes. Yeah, it's pretty much KI, and it's what
that's
it's always
the most
been.
fun thing, right, is all the tropes.
It's bizarre because for like old KI fans, so many characters were like the same. Like everyone had a fireball, everyone had like a wind kick kind of move.
Yeah.
Then like it was very, very, very similar.
Man,
but
those
they all had
games are
small
janky.
differences.
Those
And
old games are so janky.
They are. I will be the first to admit that the old Killer Instinct fighting games are very rough to play, but God, do I love them.
Yeah. So, here we are. We've got Shin Paulo, the brother to Shin Tristan, who you saw earlier, also plays Thunder, just for reference.
As much as everyone hates TJ Combo and everyone has issues with TJ, and he's been toned down quite a bit in Season 3.
He's awesome.
I've always loved watching this character fight.
Yeah, he
and
is super
especially
great.
with his new like target combos, oh, they're so pretty.
And this is a serious match. We've got Pro Death, super strong player, plays online all the time. You can check out his stream. Really
Wait,
good TJ.
Are we sure this isn't Tristan? What's going on? It's like the exact same thing.
Exact same
Oh,
kind of
exact
thing.
same stage, same
Yeah.
color, everything.
This color 3 Thunder. All right, short combo ends it. He's going to be able to power up. There's the overhead. Medium linker. Yeah, and it's broken.
Jeez.
Oh, he went for the counter breaker,
Yep.
but he was slightly off. Just a smidgen.
TJ's like, I'm gonna walk back for a second.
And then immediately.
I'm just gonna take a chill, and then he uppercuts.
Yeah, immediately. It's just so fast. Pro Death. Oh, he tried for
Nice.
command throw, but uppercut from Paulo. Juggle.
I wonder if these guys are brothers. I wonder.
Yeah, you just wonder,
I
right?
wonder.
The play style.
It's so similar. These guys make Thunder look like the wackiest character in this game.
Yeah, if you've never seen Thunder, you probably think he always looks like this. No.
No. This is a very unique family thing.
Yeah, this runs in the bloodlines. Ends it. Overhead. That's going to be Ultra. TJ coming back, though. He's coming back.
All right. Let's see what happens.
The same thing. What? Killer Instinct. Evo. What just happened?
Dun, dun, dun!
Wah, wah, wah. Man, they look so flabbergasted, don't they,
I
Max?
imagine I wonder if it's someone's disconnected controller.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. A lot of people are pointing around, looking confused.
Well, the nice thing is that they're at a moment in the game right now where you can unpause it and it's okay because TJ is about to activate up, and he can't do anything else but that.
That's true.
So it's really not. It's like they ended on a super activation. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, we're stuck in like an animation right now.
Yeah.
The weird thing is they're trying to figure out what the official ruling is.
Yeah.
Like who paused it or did not pause it or what the deal is. Now they're explaining their cases. They're like, I was just walking down the road, innocent me, playing Pokemon Go, and then all of a sudden there was a pause in the match.
And then there's going to be a giant pointed finger that says objection.
Objection, yes.
And there's going to be evidence thrown at his face.
Hey, this is us.
It's going to be a potted plant that's going to be like, no, you press the button. Anyway, you're watching Evo.
No, you did it.
We're figuring out who won that game.
Max paused it.
We know who was about to win it, but TJ could have brought the whole thing back. And we're not too sure who exactly disconnected what, where, when, and how.
Yeah.
But justice must be served.
You know what I wish?
It is the Evo way.
I had known before I came down here.
Huh.
Is that the backdrop for this stream was white.
You are kind of.
I am like
blended.
blended.
You are a floating head right now.
Because look, the backdrop for Capcom Fighters and the other
blue
streams
as hell,
is
right?
blue
Yeah.
and black. So I was like,
you were thinking ahead at least.
Yeah, I was like,
you're thinking ahead.
I'm doing commentary
ones.
over there later, so I was thinking like I should not wear something that blends in, and then I get over here and it looks
Don't
like
worry
there's a
about
green screen.
You guys enjoying KI? We're having fun.
That's all.
They
I
are
can think.
still. Oh my gosh, fists are being thrown now.
Yeah.
Like the people in the
Tristan
the
punched.
people that are watching are arguing with each other about what to do.
Yeah.
People are sending text messages.
There's a full-on brawl over there actually right now. Someone just got knocked out.
And like
there's
brawl,
a tooth
we mean
that
like,
just went flying. Whoa.
Brawl, we mean like we brawl. Like there's a brawl tournament.
Yeah, there's
somewhere
a brawl
over
tournament. It's a side tournament here at Evo.
I came in and I saw
actually a
like
thing.
all these CRTs and like those are for KI. That's for sure. There's
Like-
a lot. There's more CRTs in here than I've seen in like a TV store in the mid '90s.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what's weird? So we did the Ultra Chen pre-show for Evo.
Right.
The pre-Evo show, and there's this super fancy villa that we were in doing it.
I
Mr.
saw that. I was
Wizard's
driving
villa.
down there. I was driving down here when that was on.
You know what was in that villa? There's a CRT in the villa, and it's like a super fancy like 30th penthouse floors villa, and there's a CRT in there.
Is it one of those rooms that has like a wall built in for a hole for a TV, and it will never fit anything else but a CRT? I knew it. I hate that stuff.
I found out the lore on that suite.
Yeah.
Right. I found out that it was previously Elvis Presley like lived on that floor or something.
Wow.
And then now it's like just common folk. Well, not common folks because they cost $1 quadrillion.
High common folk.
But yeah, can use that. So Mr. Wizard Suite, Elvis Presley used to be up in there.
Well, he is Captain Evo, so it makes sense he's in this week because he's like organizing the whole thing.
Yeah, the way it works, I think, at pretty much every event is that as you're driving here on Evo, you are, of course, car insured by Geico, who also has Geico Gaming over on Twitter. Definitely check those guys out for a free rate quote so that you can, as you're driving to Evo, you can do that. Sounds great. Geico Gaming, of course, check them out. Proud partner of TSM and Bandit Global, which both have players represented in the brackets here at Evolution this year. Sounds fantastic. Geico Gaming. They seem awesome. Check them out.
Everyone's still delegating in the background. I see official staff members.
I can't believe they still have that lizard.
Yeah,
or the
it's
gecko.
like that. You would think that some characters would live like the test of time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you want the test of time to live on, with all classic games, go throughout the generations of gaming generations.
Whoa.
We're fighting now, Steve.
We're fighting.
We're 1-1.
Yeah.
Official equipment, merchandise, and vendors for the Evo Championship Series. You got consoles, banners, almost everything you can see at the bottom. Check it out at gaminggenerations.com.
Yeah, basically every setup at every fighting event you've ever been to is
Yeah.
Gaming Generations.
They've been like the go-to guys, so if you guys are looking for people to actually set up tournaments with consoles and stuff like that, update your consoles, everything that it takes to actually make a fighting game tournament smooth, yeah, they're pretty good, and they work pretty good with everyone else.
Yeah, they are pretty much at every event you've probably ever seen for fighting games. We're playing on a Gaming Generations Xbox One as we speak. Hey, that's us.
That is us. And don't worry, you haven't missed anything. They are still They're still figuring it out. I see a lot of people breathing heavy, like.
Yeah, that like you know what it is. It's like the TOs are trying to decide what the decision is.
Yeah.
And they're all just like, well,
Well, what do you think? Well, what do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
Mr. Wizard's gonna jump in from the sky.
He's gonna float down
and
on a
be
parachute.
like, "It is this way." He floats back
He's
up.
just gonna come in
to
like
the suite.
the Wizard Mobile, like the Pope Mobile, and just be like, "It is I, Wizard, and I'm here to delegate."
So for you guys that don't know, we're on SRK Evo 2 right now. There is the main channel, which I think is hosting a bunch of other games. Might be Street Fighter, it might be Smash.
So SRK Evo 1 right now, I just took a peek behind the curtain to check. SRK Evo 1 right now is Smash Brothers 4 Finals.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's happening right now?
Right now, Smash Brothers 4 Finals.
Yikes.
I think on 3 is Street Fighter. I think on Capcom Fighters, all weekend is Street Fighter.
Yeah. So there's always going to be something to watch if you're looking for one game and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to watch this one. Go to the other stream, check that out. And then on Finals Day, a whole bunch more.
Yeah, well, while we sort this all out, we're going to head to a quick break.
There's still a lot of delegating. Don't go anywhere, guys. When we come back, more Killer Instinct, we swear. All right, you heard the music. We are back. Quick update to the situation. They had to touch down the system after they pretty much figured out what they were going to do judgment-wise because, as we anticipated, I did get confirmation from one of the Evo judges. Controller was not completely unsynced yet, and somebody pressed a button on the controller.
So because of that, it's going to be start
the match over, and that is official Evo ruling. And the only reason it took a little bit longer was because they had to actually touch down the system. There's been some spotty Wi-Fi spots around here, so they actually had to bring in someone's phone, take care of it, touch down the system, get back online, and here we go. It only took about 20 seconds, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, we've only been gone for a few seconds. It might have felt like longer because the anticipation of Evo was just killing you, but here we are.
Evo.
Evo.
So there we go. They're going to repeat
Pro
the same
death,
thing.
TJ combo.
Let's see.
Does he start with dash dash uppercut again? Is the real question.
I'm curious. I am very curious.
Yeah, well, you
oh
know.
my god. He hit that on like the first frame right before the punch landed.
Okay, punish. And he's going to be able to get the whole thing.
40%.
Yeah, that's a huge chunk right away. What's it going to be? Overhead? I think ProDeath has begun to understand that that is the thing he leads with. Well, maybe not.
I thought the changes to Chief Thunder are pretty much in season 3 we're going to change all the uppercut nonsense that happened in season 2, and nothing changed. They made it better.
Yeah,
at least
it's
the
still
brothers
very
did.
good. Yeah, the brothers, they're this playstyle. The Shin, Paulo, and Tristan, they like to do this kind of stuff. Oh, shadow counter's no good.
Was waiting. They punch. That was actually a heavy break.
Break attempt, yeah. He wanted it. Shadow counter.
Yeah, good. Doing heavy triple axe with Thunder is always very risky.
Great break on the light there. Dash through. Has the uppercut. That is dash cancelable when he's in Instinct. Breaker there. Finally, just wants to get away.
Those are going to be heavies.
Got him. There it is. He's going to be able to power up after. Gets the jump.
Nice.
Oh, great break, though.
Ambiguous cross-up.
Opener ender. Yeah, you got to watch out for that. Got to stack something in the middle of your combo. You can't just have 2 slices of bread to make a sandwich, Max. That's not how it works. There's got to be some meat in the middle. Got him? No,
Nice.
The backdash.
Great backdash.
And a breaker again. That's medium on the auto barrage. Oh, locked out.
ProDeath still has a chance here. He's got a lot of meter to work with.
Oh, no punish?
Oh,
okay,
he got
well,
it. He got it.
Lockout. This is, again, a 40%. Big chunk. Yeah, every time you land that full barrage, it's a lot of damage. Command throw is good.
Great catch. Yeah, that looked like a medium. This is gonna be pretty good.
It's a lot of damage. Wall splat ender, and he can force the throw after to kill.
Yep, that did it. Didn't take the throw.
What a turn. What a turn, just like that. ProDeath up 1 game.
Paulo's not happy about that because in the
Definitely
previous one, he was very close to taking victory.
It was so convincing for him. Now they're back into it, and that's the thing too, is that Paulo himself is a TJ player on the side, so you would think he would know this. Oh, that's a medium lockout. He got timing lockout on it.
Combo's so pretty.
Yeah, roller coaster. There's the reset.
We're not seeing ProDeath using a lot of the new. Oh, barely missed it in the end. He's not using a lot of the new target combos that TJ has, which is what most TJ players go to now.
Right, exactly. The TJ combinations. He has a bunch of them. Low, dash through. That's a combo.
That was cool.
Breaker on the last few hits. There it is. God, again.
Great
what a
roll.
break, man. Paulo's breaks on Barrage have been pretty good at the start. There it is. That's a medium break. Yeah, he's got it. Meaty is good. Again,
wow,
what a
breaks
guess.
the light.
Probably trying to throw tech, I'd guess. And an anti-air shadow from half screen now. Paulo on the verge of elimination or loser's bracket here. Love the punish. And he manualed it. He wanted the reset, and he ended up getting a manual ender. Roll out. Meaty attempts no good. That is invincible this season. It's a real uppercut. Block and punish. Heavy linker.
This is going to give him a lot, and it's going to give him meter. Nope, goes for the damage ender. Needed it.
Yeah, wanted to make sure we close it out. Now Paulo tying things up here, evening the odds. Okay, great block on the cross-up.
It felt like Paulo was really down, but he brought it back completely. They're almost at even life.
Oh, there's the punish. There's one of those TJ combos we mentioned. Manuals it. Oh, missed the combo. Great block. And he's got him again. He keeps checking him after that, back fist on block.
Paulo now has the lead.
Flip out does get broken.
Good stuff.
Stand medium kick works out. And
oh, this could be really good.
Ends the combo. Huge lead now for Paulo.
TJ still with Instinct. Has another chance after this one. And full meter. It's going to be scary.
There's the command throw. And a breaker on the heavy. What a reaction.
That looks like a good reaction, yeah.
Okay, there's the Ultra Ender. It's not over yet. We got to go back to the game. There it is. Yeah, TJ. Coming back to life. And there's the jump out.
And this is... Oh, that was such
so
a good dash.
So good. That was such an excellent back dash. Warming up the arm. He's doing the Alex V skill.
Yep. Yeah.
Warming up.
He's getting counter hit ready.
Yeah, getting that hard hit ready. Oh, one apiece now.
Alex V skill.
That Alex V skill. You gotta chunk up, get that power. Here we go. Final game here. I'm guessing. Oh, what a punish on landing frames from Paulo. Uses that time to power up. Lands the overhead.
Yeah, overhead's the first time it's actually landed. He's attempted it many times and lands it again.
I love that.
You think
he's
he'll
just
go for it
going
again?
I mean, why not at this point, right? It's clearly proven to work. Drops the juggle. Apollo, big start. There's a whiff and a punish, man. Breaking those early barrages. Fierce,
Dude,
yeah, he breaks it.
Paolo has a life lead right now because of all the breaks.
Yeah, he's had a great start, and then the breaks certainly don't hurt. Heavy linker, that should be the round.
And you get a whole bunch of meter out of it.
Yep. Full bar meter on top of that Paulo. Huge lead over ProDeath. Jump away, he's trying to avoid power line, gets anti-aired by it anyway, and it was counter hit, so it's a big chunk.
Oh, so fast.
Another break, man. There's been almost no counter breaks. I love the shadow counter.
A lot of good shadow counters right now from ProDeath and Paolo. ProDeath is going to get meter on this, but how is he going to approach after?
It's the uppercut, dash through, great block.
Paolo's always got an uppercut to answer.
There's the break again, this time on the first few hits. Oh, he got him for sure. Yeah, ProDeath sleeping at the wheel.
Where's the follow-up going to be? Wow, hits the actual medium.
Yeah.
That was a good guess.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 there on if he's going to go medium or heavy to keep it up. Oh, he baited the throw. Whoa. Another one, and this time there's another tech. Yeah, why not tech in that situation? It's
he's committing really hard right now. ProDeath does not want to go out like this on like Supreme Victory.
Yeah, he's got to get something happening. Oh, no anti-air. Caught him low again. He's tried to hold up in that situation quite a few times. That's right. Ultra, not over just
coming
yet.
Back.
He's going to be able to dash through. Command throw.
Good.
Oh, he whipped it.
It was a frame too early.
Oh, and he breaks the barrage again. Shadow counter. He got it.
Yeah, because he has the armor. That's going to do it.
Ultra.
Shin Paolo takes it.
Work from Paulo.
The brothers continue. It was man, I was like, if he's going to lose this, he's going to be pretty upset.
It's going to be pretty sad.
Upset. But he brought it back. He changed the game plan. He wasn't going for nearly as many uppercuts because ProDeath was clearly aware of it at that point. He was like ready, and he had the punishes. That's the thing, is that it can be pretty hard to punish Thunder on any of those uppercuts because he can convert it into like 3 different things now.
Right.
And just because of it before, you could do like a late stomp in Season 2, and now it's a little bit more difficult, but man.
Still has follow-ups that you have to
Still has follow-ups you have to worry about.
Yeah, so we got some more strong competitors headed up here. Bloody Ziff, who we saw earlier with Cinder, sitting back down. I also heard we might get Gutter Magic on stream. I heard he's going to be playing against a Japanese RAM player in winners finals of the pool.
A Japanese RAM player, wow.
That's what I've heard.
RAM is like one of the weirdest characters in KI, not just because of the character, but because of his tool set. He looks like the best character in the game or the worst character in the game. Like, if he's at full screen, the worst character in the game. Like, he just gets wrecked. But as soon as he gets in, and if you have someone that has that amount of patience to get in, he becomes a nightmare. Like, he is a legit command grab character, and he has got some of the fastest punishes in the game.
He's a real grappler, yeah. He is very much a grappler man's grappler. Yep. Like, the struggle of the grappler is there.
Not to mention his instinct. Like, if you get locked out on instinct, good luck. You are losing upwards of 80 to 90%. Like,
it's crazy.
If he gets in, good luck. But
you are in a bad spot.
Keeping him out is really not that hard. Like, he does not have a lot of tools.
That's definitely true, yeah. It's one of those things where, like, if you're Fulgore, you throw a light punch fireball. And
just
you're like,
all day long. And then he jumps in, you teleport to the side, backdash.
Yeah,
see you later, man.
You throw a light punch fireball, dash forward. If he jumps, you uppercut. If he doesn't, backdash, light punch fireball.
Fulgore's greatest enemy in that matchup is getting bored.
That's true.
And that happens a lot in fighting games. That like you start thinking of the people watching, you're like, man, I should just stop what I'm doing.
Yeah.
People are going to hate me.
So, Bloody Ziff, he's playing against Hisako here from Pharaoh. Okay, lands a jump.
That light kick really changed the jump arc.
Oh, good. That's low. There's the bomb. So you saw the parry attempt on the jump in.
Interesting exchange. Bloody Ziff got Hisako in the corner now. Hisako's going to have to find a way out.
Oh, just challenge with the uppercut. Still has the bomb available, but the teleport invincibility didn't make it happen. Wall splat. Went for command throw.
Hisako's teleport follow-up is a little bit quicker in Season 3 now. Much faster than Season 2.
Yeah, definitely. Caught out of the air. Since it was counter hit, it is a recap. Counter breaks early.
Counter break. That's going to be a lot of damage.
All right, damage is good on this, yeah. 60% in the front. Oftentimes that can cross up. It's pretty ambiguous. Parry on the way down. Oh, dash up after? That was so tough to break. Got the lockout on it, but didn't keep it up. All right, he's going to be able to extend this if he wants. Waste out some time.
He's got full instinct and full meter. Might as well build as much meter for yourself as possible.
Yeah, it's definitely the plan. Corner positioning as well.
Going in. Great blocks. Almost. Going to make it through. That's almost impossible.
Look
shadow
at the
counter.
shadow counter. So try to shadow counter the 1, 2, 3 punches that Cinder does.
Yeah.
But the second one missed on Hisako because she's so little.
Yes, I think she might crouch lower than any character in the game.
Oh yeah, little hitbox. Her and Mira have very small hitboxes.
Wow!
What? There was so many frames.
Dude was stuck there forever.
Yeah, so much hit stun on that. Parry on wake up, yes, why not? Manualing. Another one?
Very pretty combos right now from Pharaoh.
Yeah, super sick stuff so far.
Good blocks all around. Not many people block these things.
Shadow counter. Short combo.
Oh
and
my
the
god,
counter
that's
breaker.
going to do it.
Sick Hisako play.
Very, very dominating match from a character you don't see with a lot of dominating matches.
Yeah, and a lot of
Hisako,
people think she's definitely strong this season.
Yeah, she's changed quite a bit. She's one of the characters that everyone was like, oh, she's no good in Season 2. And even in Season 3, you don't see a lot of her still.
Yeah. Oh, went for that little, I got you. I got you good there. Let me just throw out this fist bump. You gotta be careful with the jump because of the bombs, yeah. And if you're Hisako, you gotta avoid getting them stuck. Counter hit again, so recap. Bottom jumping.
That was, yeah, I think in the first few jump frames.
Other side, man, great pressure from Hisako
Yeah,
so far.
dude,
Other side.
Pharaoh looks like he knows exactly what Bloody Zip wants to do.
Yeah, it's like a complete understanding. Chase down the backdash even. It's just 100% knows what's going on. Yeah, that was a drop combo. Did the shadow a bit late. Low again.
Gonna pop the bomb. There it goes.
Yeah, a little bit extra damage there. Also the throw. Explosion on the way in. Gets the
That was a
juggle.
good call. Bloody Zip definitely responding now. A lot more momentum. Neutral jumps in the catch though. Pharaoh going in.
Oh, fierce this time. Sick combo. Not quite enough
Oh,
for the teleport
such a good
again.
call.
Yeah, it's like if he wakes up with, you know, uppercut, it's going to whiff. If he doesn't, you can parry on the other side.
It can be pretty hard to avoid Cinder's uppercut, but man, he is doing a great job of avoiding it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And I like the options. They're not traditional options, but they're definitely good ones. Potential damage adding up. There's the throw. It's not enough to kill, though.
He has a lot of meter, but shadow countering that stuff is not easy.
Oh, yeah. Pilots it back down. Catches. Bloody Zip bringing things back.
No instinct on deck for either one. They used it in the first round. Good use of resources for both the players.
What an anti-air.
Ooh, we were going to get some fancy counter hit combo there.
Goes into the shadow. Still safe because no shadow counter was available and just challenges after. Another command throw. Uh-oh.
Is he going to jump this time?
Yeah, I was just thinking, is it uppercut? Is it parry?
Yeah,
Who knows?
Pharaoh thought it was going to be uppercut. Didn't get it. Right now, Bloody Zip setting up. That's worked twice now.
Yeah, the air bomb is pretty consistently worked.
A pile of bombs are back there.
Yeah,
Can't throw any more.
Man, the anti-air is so sick from Pharaoh. Wake up jump works again.
This could be set him up again. Ooh, that was a punish opportunity.
Maybe? No, too far. But he just walked away, so he didn't get a punish. If he walked up and blocked, he could have shadow countered.
Pharaoh is really baiting for counters right now.
Yeah, not letting his wrath build back. Finally did.
Crawling under all of them.
All right,
Makes it
potential
safe.
damage. Parry after it. Oh, that was
Such a
supposed to
good
be
call.
ultra.
Tried to do ultra, didn't get it.
no.
Wonder if it wasn't an opener state for some reason.
Yeah, maybe just had to stick a manual in there first.
Can't do anything about it. A lot of life.
Okay, this is a punish.
This
jam.
is exactly what Bloody Zip needed.
Look at all the damage on this.
All right, we're almost even.
Oh my.
Both
great
have
jump.
instinct. They're going to commit to something crazy. There's Hisako's.
Bomb in the air, yes.
Oh,
Missed
he
the
whiffed it.
juggle. And the walk-up throw, that's
Maybe enough?
no,
Nope.
no. Pops it. You gonna be able to burn?
Yep.
Yeah, stuck it.
So Hisako has one move that can get through that stuff, but it requires meter, and he needed like 10% more to get one bar.
Yeah, that was super, super intelligent to use that and stick her there.
I got to give it to Bloody. That was a really good counter of everything that went wrong with him in the first game. Did everything he needed to do to bring it back.
Breaker. Now I gotta wonder if there's whiff cancels into the teleport. Interesting. If there's gonna be more counter break from Bloody Zip now, as he's seen so many break attempts.
Yep.
All right, we'll see what Pharaoh's got. Good blocks. Opened up by Trailblazer. I like the
Setups.
simple stuff.
Ooh, oh, okay, he already ended it with uppercut. He could have gotten a lot more damage.
Yeah, because there was already a lockout on it. Has a bomb out. This means that Hisako's option so much more limited. Yeah, the jump away doesn't work.
Wow.
The Trailblazer.
Stuck there for a while. So what Bloody Zip has been consistently doing is just preventing Hisako from making approaches with uppercuts. He's like 3 for 3 on uppercuts right now.
Yeah, he's done a great job. Preventative neutral. Well, there's a medium kick breaker as well.
Farrell preventing a lot of it. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, he was going for it, trying to get the counter hit anti-air.
Yeah, was looking... Okay, there it is.
Ouch. Lockout as well.
And a wall splat. Oh, command throw attempt.
Thought he had something.
Shadow counter is probably going to catch. Yeah, it's grounded too.
A lot of lights. Not going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, the anti-air gets stuffed, but he doesn't get the combo.
Bloody Zip still has Instinct to work with.
Yeah, definitely can pop it off of an uppercut or something, or just gets command thrown.
Something's got to be happening now. Nope, he had to just walk back.
Yeah, plays so patiently. All right, gonna still have Instinct available here if he wants to use it. Oh, the shadow counter
Very
is good.
So there's that extended catch period that you see in Season 3 and Season 2 that probably would not have worked.
Yeah, it probably would have been a bit early. All right, wall splat. So, Pharaoh now with a small lead. Bloody Zip still has his Instinct available, though. Now, does he want to spend it to get rid of this round?
Oh, I thought it was a good idea to neutral jump it, but it just didn't work.
Does he counter? No. And there's the shadow. No break attempts at all. Okay, fine. He kept it up too long.
All this damage that Pharaoh can get right now is pretty much free damage because any hit he takes is going to be death.
Yeah, and caught him jumping away. Is there a breaker? He does. All right. Just really had to survive. So Bloody Zip not too far out of this.
Down 50% life, but he has full Instinct and full meter. He's got a lot to work with.
Anti-air is good again. Missed the juggle, though. This is a big chance. Has shadow meter, spends one of them, and lights the arms on fire. Okay.
What's if needed.
Yeah, this is the comeback, but I feel like you have to move forward and capitalize on these arms.
I like what Pharaoh did. He got caught by that like 3 times, and he didn't jump that time.
You see the potential damage is so huge right now for Hisako. She does not want to get opened up. Okay, and even more.
Even more. Okay, if Cinder lands this combo, it could be death.
It probably will be death at this point.
Oh, there's the... Okay, can't convert.
Yeah, it's still keeping it up, though. There's the challenge. One chance.
That's
there it is.
Game
it's going to be death just like
Bloody
that.
Zip takes it. Actually
crazy,
got it.
Crazy stuff.
It's funny. Like, he got him on a jump. Like, he got him once again with a bomb on the arm, and then Hisako jumped, and that was it. Converted it in the corner.
That's what you have to do with this character. And
that's the scary thing with Cinder, is that once those bombs are placed, whether or not they're on the ground or anything like that, they explode and pop you up a little bit, giving him a chance to convert the combo, and he did.
And he's one of those characters where you have to keep your eyes open the whole time to convert stuff like that from, random straight air hit, convert it to combo, turn it into damage, just like that.
That's not easy. That takes a lot of character familiarity. It takes a lot of familiarity, even on like how big your opposition's hurt box is, to see if you can actually catch them from that side of the screen.
Like, if you catch them in the air here with a bomb, that's one conversion. Up here is another.
Exactly.
One height, one normal will work, or one Trailblazer will work, and the other doesn't. So it's crazy knowledge that he was able to do that.
We got a pretty good match coming up right after this. We got Resident Fulgore. Nikki's going up. Been a Fulgore main since pretty much Season 1.
It's the early days.
Season 2, the super early days. The struggle days.
Yeah, those days where you had to charge.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers the charge?
Everyone, it's funny. Like, I still forget that when in Instinct, Fulgore has pip charge. Like, it's just one of those things that I've completely erased out of my memory from Season 1.
And Nikki does it a lot.
And Nikki actively uses it quite a bit to build pips when in Instinct. He uses, this is the one player that I can use Fulgore and all of his crazy resources when most Fulgore players don't. Like, you actually need to dedicate to one character to know when to do pip cancel dash uppercut.
Yes.
When to know that you can throw fireball pip cancel uppercut. Like, utilizing all of his instinct stuff. Nikki's the one guy that's doing it.
Definitely. He recently got picked up by Circa. So now sponsored player. You can see him rocking the jersey.
Yep. It's good to see a lot of killer instinct guys. And in all honesty, sponsored players, just so many of them. Like, this year has been the year of sponsoring fighting game players. If we're going to be eating sports, man, dinner is served. Yeah,
definitely. Nice big buffet of sports for us to eat. Are we going to pick, what's theme? Is it Conrail theme? All right. So it's Aganos versus Fulgore. It's going to be an interesting one. I think one of the most important tools in this matchup for Fulgore, heavy punch beam.
Yep. Well, in all honesty, one of his most important tools in Season 3.
Yeah, so good.
He lost what is commonly known as the best move in the game in Season 2, and he got something that is pretty dang good.
Yeah, that beam you see right there, that mid beam, so important against Aganos. Wow, Nikki went in early. He got rid of a chunk for it, but a bit complacent. I'm surprised he went for it. Yeah, you see him doing that forward heavy punch. That's to get around chunks.
Yep. Forward heavy punch will avoid chunks. Smash through him.
What an anti-air. That was sick. Wake up. Ruin just caught him. But now there's no chunks available.
Yeah, he's going to have to deal with the zoning.
And the offense.
Surprised Nicky went in.
I mean, now, you know, why not turn on the offense since your opponent has no chunks available?
Try to get the new Fulgore target combo follow-up. Didn't work.
Oh, great tech on the throw. And challenges. He's going to be able to punish. Gets the rolling. And gets it. Okay, this is a big chance for Aganos.
Yeah, Ferris can do this.
Chunks up. 3 chunks on this.
Wall behind him, wall behind Fulgore, wall behind him.
Yeah, sets it up. There's the anti-air uppercut. Gotta have it. 2 hit points on the wall now.
That was a very good reaction from Nicky.
Ooh, he was a bit late. Is there uppercut? It is, and it blows through all the chunks.
So Fulgore just is naturally good against Aganos at high level because his uppercut is multiple hits now. You land an uppercut with Fulgore, and almost it can take away all the armor in Aganos' tools.
Yeah, just so quickly. Oh, yeah, that sweep. So much range on it. This is actually going to catch it. Now the wall gone. That's the round. Okay.
All right. Leo's doing pretty good here. In all honesty, they're even up, and this match generally goes fairly well in Fulgore's favor.
Oh, wow, that was a sick punish. He just took the hit on purpose so that he could get the throw. Oh, yeah.
there's those blade dash cancel stuff that I'm like, I'm so nervous when doing that.
Yeah, and it works. It's the kind of stuff that you'll catch him. Catches him with it. There it is. Heavy manual again. Twice now Nicky's been locked out on that. Great block.
This is going to be a shadow counter.
Okay, he could probably do 1 chance and then put him through.
Oh,
it was a short
he did
combo.
2 chance.
Yeah, he should have just done the medium punch. Juggle, yes. There's the pip build that we mentioned just a second ago. Wake up, roundhouse.
Dude, this could be it if it's a shadow.
Man. Oh, he's got him. Okay, so he's going to be able to punch him through. Nicky's going to have a chance to guess.
And
he got him.
Game over.
That is game 1.
That was a very pretty combo. You don't see that usually utilized mid-combo too much. What's it called? What's
Shadow Rocks?
Yeah, Shadow Rocks. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like on the tip of my tongue, too. We're going to call Raining Rocks.
Shadow Rocks.
Shadow Raining Rocks.
So that was a tough spot to be in for Nicky because at the end there you had to guess what strength the punch was going to be. It could have been light punch, medium punch, or heavy.
Could have been anything.
A 30% chance to guess right.
I am seeing Aganos land so much standing heavy kicks, it's blowing my mind because that move is so slow.
They're playing footsies. And you see that he walked forward when he saw the jump. And you know why? He wanted to take the hit grounded and punish. Gets the combo. There's the break from Nicky. No chunks left.
Combo into like light projectile rock. I wonder if that was an accident.
Yeah, who knows? The wall is now gone. Yeah, just like that. 3 hit points. Smart of Nicky to combo in a wall bounce. Dash uppercut. There it is. Oh, yeah, gets away. Punish.
That's going to go full screen. It doesn't end.
Yeah, that move just goes.
Yeah, it just goes.
Gets the target combo, teleport away from the mix-up.
I call that the Nicky combo.
Yeah, that is definitely the Nicky combo. He loves that juggle. Oh, out of range for the throw. This could be a punish. No, he did it a bit late. Shadow counter was early.
Oh! Frame or two too early.
You gotta wonder if Nicky's matchup knowledge is just not there. To miss something like that?
Yeah.
That's a big sign.
That's a common Aganos shadow counter setup.
Yeah, the fact that you weren't ready for it. This is like, oh yeah, you can actually combo that if you throw the fast fireball. Jump in, shadow counter is no good.
It's not happening. This is going very good for Nicky right now.
This is the snowballing effect Nicky needs. Great.
Yeah.
It goes for the reset again. Leo Ferris low on resources, love the block, and
it's low damage, but Fulgore is making approaches that you have to constantly guess.
Can't shadow counter it.
And he gets, I think, positive frames after.
Yeah, and he just keeps it up. Great round from Nicky. This is clinical right now. He can uppercut. Yeah, and there it is. Great work. Nicky's so convincing.
Really good stuff. He did something. He was doing either the same thing or something different every single time, staying in his head. And that's the thing with a lot of characters in KI. They mix you up constantly, but it's low damage. So you got to do it 5 or 6 times.
And that's what he did. He just had that corner series where, what, it was 5 right guesses in a row?
Like, I saw 5 or 6 throws in that 1 life bar. So here we go. Let's see how they adjust.
Oh, backdash gets caught. There's the wall up already. 1 hit point down on the wall, which means there's only 2 left. Oh, he jumped. If he had just stayed patient, he could have anti-aired and put him through the wall.
Wall might go. Oh, it's still up.
Yeah, 1 hit point left. Fishing with that fierce. That is a big stagger. Gets through. Okay.
Oh, that was
destroyed
sick.
The wall, though, is the problem.
The wall's going up. Is he going to hit him?
And he punches him through. No break.
That combo is awesome looking.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage as well. The rolling. Nicky, no breakers.
He can't kill him just because Aganos takes so long to get to that damage.
Yeah, he does not do a lot of damage.
Wall behind? Yep.
There it is. The jump. He's going to uppercut. So 2 hit points left on the wall. What is it on wake up? He just hits a button. Yeah, why not? You have armor. Oh, punch. Got him. Yep. That's the round.
All right, so Leo has made some big adjustments in this round.
Oh, we looked for the anti-air flick. Didn't get it. The jump back. But he didn't get the combo. It could have been a wall punch.
Fulgore wants to get rid of that wall really bad.
Close the chip,
oh
but didn't
my.
get it.
So that thing does do a lot of chip, but it
Yeah.
barely didn't do enough. So Nikki had to spend 8 pips just to take him out via chip.
Okay, gonna get the
Wall's
last
down.
hit point on the wall. Overhead is good. This is the series that Nikki needs.
Good
Yeah, you can
manual.
see.
Oh, we're back in the situation.
I think he overcomplicated his pressure there. He actually could
Yeah, he
probably
should
got
just
something more
stayed in and
simple.
went for throws and neutral jumps, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Or
what
even
was
just-
working before, but we'll see how Leo changes his approach.
Oh, teleport in with the uppercut. Takes a risk. Got him. Love the confirm. Huge lead now for
Get as
Nikki.
much damage before it's breakable. That could be
That
it.
should be it.
That's it.
That's
Nikki
gonna
takes
do
it.
Nikki moves on. Great work.
Really good match. You saw how the play styles completely changed into the 3rd round, and that's the best aspect of KI.
That was such a great adjustment from Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
You could really see it. Like the first game, there was some stuff. He
Yep.
got hit by some stuff. He really was trying to make the adjustment, but by the last 2 games, Nikki had really figured it out.
Yeah, and even from Leo, like he was doing a lot of different stuff that ended up getting him some of those rounds that in a matchup that seems like it's totally in Fulgore's favor.
Right, yeah. It's one of those matchups where you look at it in paper, you even look at it in the game, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, this should be Fulgore all day.
This
but
should be no problem.
There's stuff in there. Like, you know, Fulgore wants to do forward heavy punch.
Forward
into
heavy
the beam.
teleport, forward heavy punch is also insanely good against him because
Yeah.
it breaks rocks. Yeah.
And that's what you want. You want forward heavy punch into the beam, but there's not, you know, Aganos is a character who can just unblock,
Yep.
eat the beam,
Yep.
punish. And you know, what other character is going to do that to Fulgore's pressure?
Not at all. Not
It's
at
very
all.
different. But great
So-
adjustment from Nikki.
Bunch of more character matchups we're going to have right now.
It's like big timing up.
Yeah, so
play.
we're going to see a little bit of Maya, and I'm not too sure who she's going up against, but we are going to find out.
It's like they're trying to figure everything out.
Oh, is that Nick?
Get set up and ready to go.
Nice.
Nervous Nick.
Nervous Nick up to the stage. Or the chair.
The chair, the stage, same kind of thing.
There's so much stuff going on in here, man. It is absolutely nuts. Evo this year is bigger than it's ever been, and I don't even know what's going to happen on Sunday.
I have no idea what to expect.
I don't know what to expect. Like, it's just, for considering the venue, considering the games, considering it's the first time for a couple of games.
This year is a new kind of Evo.
It is, yeah.
It's a new Evo. It's a different Evo than we're used to. And yeah, I can't wait to see how Sunday is. I'm very curious. Killer Instinct, though.
Did I hear Nikki's definitely playing Fulgore, or Nick is playing Fulgore?
Nervous Nick's got the Fulgore, yeah.
Huh. Nervous Nick and Nikki, and they're
That
both playing
is
Fulgore.
complicated.
Thanks, guys. Thank you
really
for that.
just wanted to make it rough. All right.
So this match can be, in the past, kind of difficult for Fulgore, just because Maya had so many different approaches, but she can't make her uppercut safe anymore on block.
Right.
Which was a huge thing that changed for her in Season 3, which is where a lot of the Maya players stopped playing her.
One of the problems I think that Fulgore players will have in this matchup is trying to uppercut the approach.
Yes,
You
yeah,
have
exactly.
to be vigilant and
Super
constantly
fast.
ready for it.
Yeah, Maya's dash and jump is incredibly quick.
Yeah, and it's a cross-up just like that. Gets locked out. It was medium tumble kick. And there it is. Early unblockable attempt. But Pink Diamond doesn't convert off of it. Still has the fireball.
Pink Diamond also one of the kind of like confirmed Maya mains. She doesn't really play many other characters. There was a lot of Mayas in Season 2, and she stuck with it. She likes the character and going to make it work.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Is committed to this character. All right, out of the air. Nick's going to be a
gonna pop
dash
an uppercut.
No, and yeah, because he didn't go
surprise.
for it, he got clipped for it. This is not going to be enough unless she spends the shadow. Maybe it'll be close. No, not quite.
Yeah, Maya also kind of hard to get to level 4s.
Low damage. There's the break. It was an opener state because the fireball juggle is what triggered it. Any special move will do that. Full meter now for Nick. Oh, and just stood up for the Mantis. That should have been uppercut.
It's an aerial command grab, pretty much.
Yeah, you have to duck to avoid it. And that's a wake-up, non-invincible uppercut. It's just really fast.
Ooh, he had the reaction on the uppercut, but the daggers were still coming out.
Yeah.
That does not have any invincibility. It's only invincible against regular projectiles. So we got kicked in the face.
Oh, just missed the dagger. Was a bit early. I was expecting quick rise, I think. Oh, just commit. Yes, there's the air laser. Keeps it relatively safe. Can punish.
She has, she could have made the daggers, but on block, that's right, it doesn't work anymore. My gosh.
Yeah. Just get a normal punish, yeah. Mantis again to start things off. Another one. Okay, there's the uppercut. You got to slow it down. You can't let that keep
Shadow
happening.
uppercut? Yep.
Punish.
Oh, Fulgore with the corner. This goes pretty good for this character. Where's the setup going to go?
Punish. Oh, there it is.
So it looks like Nick is still playing a little Season 2.
Yeah, he's a little afraid of, he's maybe not used to the Maya changes this season. Oh, wrist the uppercut. I'm
Big
surprised.
commitment from Nick.
He had a great corner positioning for himself. There was no reason to give it away.
Good
counter's
shadow
gonna work.
counter. He could take this. Oh, that's such a
break.
clutch break from Pink Diamond.
Shadow counter is going to be good
do
into Ultra. If he shadowed through that first projectile, he would have put her in danger and been able to Ultra.
Yep.
So Nick not too far off the mark here. See if he can make some kind of adjustment.
There was some punish opportunities that he did miss in that one. That'll make things go a little bit better. And Pink Diamond even missed a couple of her follow-ups with the multi-leveled up daggers.
Yeah, was a little early on one of them. You know, it'll happen if you.
We're still kind of early in pools. Everyone's warming up. It's cold in here.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Man, cold hands when playing fighting games is the worst thing ever.
It super is.
If you have like a little bit of anxiety or something like that, it's like the first thing to go. Is like, oh my hands, oh my god.
All right, so we're back to it. Saberwolf now. Interesting choice. A bit better on the ground. A bit more tools to kind of pressure Maya up close.
I thought Nick did fine. Like
Fulgore.
really, he was a little bit away from danger that he could have got her. And in all honesty, that could have been his.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on it. I'm surprised he even switched, to be honest. Combo off the trade, the 6 stuff.
It's the nature of the tournament stuff. You lose, and then you lose confidence really fast.
Yeah, and that's so
feel
important.
like you have to make a change.
As a competitor, you have to stay confident. Short combos so you can pick up the dagger after. Chase down, and there's a breaker. Yeah, you can see the strength of the daggers just by the color of them. The purple is medium. The gold is light.
Pink Diamond doing pretty good now. Saberwolf down about 60% and gets clipped again by the Shadow.
Yeah, there's the juggle after. Oh, no meter to cash it out anyway. Oh, it could be Shadow. There it is.
Gonna get damage here. Maya has access to crazy combos now. That was a good reset. I'm not too sure if Pink Diamond was even reacting to it or just naturally blocking.
Yeah, happened to be stand blocking.
Yeah.
Not going to be enough with a throw. Her throws do less damage when she doesn't have her daggers.
Yeah.
So with one dagger, it's you know, a bit less. With 2 daggers, it's a lot less.
One chance break. Gonna go for the juggle follow-up. Misses the other dagger. She's actually done that a few times now.
Yeah, there's been a few uncharacteristic drops.
She is
Great
a
block.
extremely proficient Maya player. I think it might just be Evo nerves.
Yeah, maybe. Slightly early on a lot of the juggles. Goes for the reset, doesn't work out. Got a challenge.
Not catch.
And the juggle. Yeah, and I think Nick's not doing a great job contesting these daggers after they're blocked. They're no longer neutral anymore. You can hit buttons now. Oh, missed the juggle. Man, that's a rough one for Nick. Oh, gets under. I like the low profile.
Both daggers on the ground right now. This is exactly what Nick needs to make a return. Oh, threw in the wrong direction.
Oh,
and they're back. Instinct returns the daggers, but Nick also has Instinct right now. Got a block though.
Oh, there's the combo.
That's gonna do it if she can convert.
Oh, missed it.
Barely missed.
Lots of drops from Diamond. Man, so many more than I'm used to seeing. Yeah, those daggers are sometimes tough.
You know, I like what Nick's doing. He's doing crouching heavy punch to lower his hurt box to avoid getting hit by the daggers. It was cute. Can't take a round though.
Yeah, needed to be done a bit earlier, I think.
Pink Diamond continues.
Good try from Nick.
You're not worthy prey.
So yeah, pools are going to keep continuing here. You're watching Evo 2016 and getting a lot of character variety. I've seen more Aganos in the past hour and a half than I've seen in a long time, dude. Like, it's been crazy, and they're all doing really good. Like, really good. So, yeah, next match coming up. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Killer Instinct's going to continue all the way. I think right after this, there's going to be more KI pools.
As far as I know, yeah.
And then we're going to go back to SRK Evo 1 for Killer Instinct Finals, which will be taking place tonight at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And that should be pretty crazy. Especially with all the Season 3 stuff, you're going to see the best of all those characters. Man.
Yeah, and this is the first Evo we've had Season 3, obviously. Last Evo was Season 2.
Yep.
So no one knows what to expect, really.
It's crazy how, like, the development of this game and where it is now and how much stuff is in the game, because it started so small in 2013 and it is where it is now. Because, man, it's like even some of the developers have talked about it, how KI is kind of comparable to like the Street Fighter Alphas, you know?
Right.
How like Season 1 was like Alpha 1 and then Alpha 2 is a lot different than Street Fighter Alpha 1.
Right,
new mechanics and everything. And the same thing with Alpha 3. An evolution, still a similar game. You can play the characters the same way, but fundamentally everything kind of changes a little bit.
Yeah, there's some differences here and there, for sure. Oh, so it's a robot battle. The Robits. It's going to be Nick again, playing Fulgore on player 1. His opponent playing Arya.
Arya, one of those characters that definitely seems like she's pretty dang good in Season 3.
Arya is definitely a great
She looks
character.
like a nightmare to fight against.
She was great in Season 2, great in Season 3. She's just fragile.
Yeah.
She falls apart easily. She is not built
She's not a pick
to
up
last.
and do great with her.
No, definitely not. Young Fox. I feel like anybody who has Fox in their name usually does pretty well at fighting games.
Right? They usually have, it's just like a natural thing.
Sonic Fox and Foxy Grandpa.
It's like a boost. It's some sort of weird stat boost.
Yeah. I should just change my name to Fox Jam.
Steve Fox Jam?
Steve Fox Jam.
Hey man, that's already a thing.
I know. That's why I had to go with Fox Jam instead of Steve Fox. It's rough out here. Well, is it not going to be a bot battle? Did he?
I guess not.
He made us think, because you know.
If we're going to do Jago Fulgore, I'm happy with this.
Because you know the robot battle.
We got box art battle.
Yeah, box art
That's
battle.
definitely not the box art, though.
Battle bots came back, and I was excited. I thought for a second we were going to get Crusher versus Destroyer or something, but it's Fulgore Jago, the classic.
Well, Fulgore versus Stripper Jago.
Stripper Jago,
Don't worry about it.
Sure, yeah. Why is he wearing that outfit? I don't know.
It was hot.
Yeah,
it was really hot today.
In Vegas, it is awfully warm. You just walk in the strip, and this is what you dress like. Pressure keeps it up. Yeah, this can be tough when Fulgore has no pips to deal with the pressure of Jago.
He's got to start some offense or a throw or something, and then even when you get full screen, you start pretty much wasting the pips because any laser move slows down the reactor, and you can't gain meter as fast.
Right, exactly. And that's what you have to be so worrisome. Oh, it tries the target combo, doesn't work out. Close range fireball, and the walk-up overhead.
Really long distance overhead, nice heavy break.
Yeah, and that's the problem with this neutral game here for Fulgore. His buttons aren't quite as good.
Yep.
So he's got to rely more on special moves, which are all, Shadow Wind kickable.
And Nick was kind of playing at that mid to long screen distance where Jago or where regular Jago can actually respond with Shadow Wind kick and just go through the whole projectile. But yeah, right here you have to kind of back up with Fulgore if you want to not get hit by that thing.
Fireballs, yes, he's going to get the Shadow. Get some health back.
It's going very well for Young Fox right now. Good block.
Uppercut. There it is. Other side. You see that low short stuck from Young Fox. Wanted to make sure that he took up some space. Walked into it. Keeps it up. Oh, and could have maybe killed.
Almost ends. And that'll do it.
So Young Fox, lots of life back.
Yeah, he got back about like 20, 25%.
That's what that Instinct for Jago does. No shadow counter was a bit late.
Was anticipating the low laser. Didn't come out.
Teleport other side. I love the contest. Oh, the backdash in the corner. He's close to get set up some kind of chip here if he wants, or that.
Nice,
yeah,
good stuff.
Great.
Young Fox looks like he's comfortable dealing with Fulgore mix-ups. He's like putting out low shorts. Not gonna let you not gonna let you teleport all over him.
Yeah, short combo. Look for sweep drops. Oh yeah, that was a lovely neutral jump.
Good manuals from Nervous Nick. Those actually aren't that easy.
Oh, definitely not. Heavy linker. And there was no break from Young Fox. Was expecting maybe a counter breaker.
Good damage. Oh, great break from Young Fox. Fulgore was on a roll right there. He has instinct, so there's got to be an uppercut somewhere.
Oh, great. Wow.
There we go.
Overhead. Look at the life that Young Fox is getting back on this Jago. Oh, we went for the throw. Yeah, I love the punish from Nick. Drop the manual, though.
Ooh, short whiff. Backdash invincibility.
Same shadow counter attempt.
Next hit for Nick, or next opener is going to take it, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, great job. Gotta be careful with that sweep target combo. You feel like since it's a sweep, it's unsafe.
Yeah.
But it's special cancelable.
Yep.
So at the end, he just canceled in a laser, keep himself
Crouching
safe.
heavy kick, crouching heavy punch, medium laser.
Yep.
Really good.
Really good.
It's 4 hits of just pressure, and I think medium laser might actually be like good on frame data too. I think it's maybe positive, like +1 or something.
Yeah, and not only that, but it's got pretty far pushback anyway.
Yes, I think that's why they were trying to like change it a little bit. Why they gave it that, because it pushes them back. Maybe you're out of range for some moves if you were too far away. Either way, a lot of Fulgores are going to follow up with something into light or medium laser, and then usually go for a mix-up of some kind, teleport in behind, and that's where you usually shadow counter the heck out of Fulgore.
Yeah, not a bad idea to do to just bring it out. Be like, yeah, you're gonna hit some kind of button. Yep. I know it's here. All right, so same matchup. Just wanted to think about it for a bit.
Nervous Nick definitely sticking with Fulgore. That Saberwolf definitely didn't do nearly as good as Fulgore in the previous match he had, which he did lose. So
yeah, I wish he would have just stuck with the Fulgore from the start.
Really, man, if you got them down to 50% of their last life bar, you should not be changing.
No, yeah, you're definitely not out of it by any means. Reset. Oh, wall splat ender mid screen.
Maybe an accident, but still, give him the space he needs.
Just check there. I love the overheads from Young Fox. I feel like the range he's been doing is great.
Young Fox with a very preemptive shadow counter. I don't know if there was a reason to do it yet.
Dash up throw is no good. Oh, no uppercut. Wow, he just let him jump in, and there's a throw tech.
It's funny, even now, even though Jago's have been doing it since Season 1, it's still kind of hard to respond to Roundhouse if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, to shadow counter it?
Yeah, forward Roundhouse.
Punish. He's going to be able to build up the pip speed as well.
Nick doing very good right now, mostly because he prevented Young Fox from popping Instinct and gaining meter in the first life bar. That's a huge, huge downside of Jago if you don't hit that.
Ooh, just
no
jump
uppercut.
over. No uppercut from Nick? Oh, check with low short. Short combo. Keeps it up, and the Fierce is not broken. With such a lead, why not, right?
I do understand why Nick would not try to go for anything crazy there.
Yeah, that combo's not going to kill you. There's no reason to go nutso. He's got Instinct. Can uppercut. He does. Oh, mistimed overhead.
So Nick now has a very big controlling factor of this match. I would teleport backwards, but he doesn't. He has Beam.
Yeah, he has Beam, which is so important.
He could actually KO. And he got him with it. Here comes the follow-up. He has a pip to work with. Oh, that's going to be it.
And there it is. Yeah, Nick's going to get it. You just want to end that immediately. You get tons of potential damage.
As soon as we talked about it, it worked.
Yeah, it's always a threat.
So one of the things of using Beam that also comes with a big risk factor, you got to pay attention due to the death battle, sure. You got to pay attention where your pip bar is charging, because as soon as you expel Beam, all your pips are gone.
Yep, and it slows down.
And it slows down. So if you're at the end of a Beam charge, what you want to do is get the next combo follow-up, because that's the whole point of the Beam, to get the damage cash out afterwards, because the Beam does like 30%.
So the plan is wait until your Beam is almost full.
Yep.
Use the Beam. You build a pip.
Yep.
Throw a fireball.
As soon as the Beam is out, the pip builds, and you have one for the mix-up.
And that's what you need. Yeah.
So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to have more Killer Instinct pools coming up right after this. We'll be right back for Evo 2016.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Evo. I'm Sajam. This is Killer Instinct, top 70-something, because it's not 64.
Oh, it's not 64?
No,
a little awkward.
Yeah, it's one of those weird brackets. This is.
I'm Tupperware. How's
As
it
you
going,
can
guys?
see,
Yeah.
he is joining me for some Killer Instinct. Max slipped away to play some Yo video games.
What actually happened is I punked Max. I was like, yo,
Punked
I'm
Max.
taking this spot.
Yeah,
I want to
sitting
do
here.
some KI.
I tried to protect Max, but then he came up and like hit me with the thuggery, and I was like,
man.
I'm out of
8
here.
frames exactly.
Handle it. It's all you. So, it's going to be an awesome one. This is the outside of pool matches for Killer Instinct. So we are into the quarter/semi section, of Killer Instinct. It should be fantastic. Yeah. The matches so far have been great. We saw a bunch of Aganos on screen with Zerg Killer.
Yeah, didn't he almost beat Nikki?
No, that was a different Aganos, but he was good. That guy was legit. Zerg Killer made it out of his pool in winners. He's been playing Ram as well as Aganos. But this is Raven as Raw you see on the screen there. He's going to be playing Spinal. His opponent locked and loaded on some Hisako. It's a very spooky match.
Spooby indeed.
Spooby indeed. So yeah, this is a funky one. One of the things about Spinal is that he has some really awesome run pressure, but she can of course counter, which is a weird kind of thing where he has to adjust his pressure on the fly and kind of make up some weird decisions. So, Grail Mustard playing Hisako, the Mustard Hisako color too. This is the one. Short combo. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it goes with the meaty record.
Yeah, super meaty. And Spinal wake-up options, not so great. So he has to deal with that. Lots of plus frames here. Teleport to the other side is good. And there's a pretty short combo.
Yeah,
again.
Hisako's stuck in this corner right now, too. This is ridiculous.
Having bad luck here, yeah. Oh, it gets clipped again. Builds the skull. Media timing is off slightly. There's the whip punish sweep. Oh, got him. Yeah,
that's
so
first life block. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy for sure. Grail Mustard tried to break the follow-up after he got hit by the sword, but it was a drop combo, so he got counter hit.
And you know what's interesting right here? Spinal just let her out of the corner. Raven was like, I dominated the corner, but I don't feel that I need it, and he's showing it right away. Yeah,
he totally let the corner go because he didn't want to play that weird up-close mix-up, right? Because Spinal's not so good at that. Damage ender makes a lot of sense. Send him to the Shadow Realm. 52%, quick, fast, easy first game. Raven is raw.
You know, I want to say I've played Grail Mustard online.
Yeah, I've seen him play online.
He got dominated right there, but he's not a bad player. Don't get it twisted.
It was one of those situations where like he got hit 3 or 4 times, and Spinal just kept up the offense, kept up the pressure, and it can be overwhelming. Character select, hits it, out of there. Makes a lot of sense. I think he needs time to think about it at least. If there's not going to be a character switch, at least has to recognize what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. You take that time out, judge yourself, dig deep inside, figure out what happened. But he is going to go with Omen, okay.
Yeah, interesting, okay. This is, I think, a fine character to fight Spinal. In fact, I think he fights this character super well. I think he is really great against Spinal. He can lock him down with fireball pressure really easily. He has great normals to contest a lot of the stuff Spinal wants to do. He can escape pressure easily.
I feel like Omen got a lot better in Season 3 in general, though.
Yeah, I think in Season 3, Omen's a great character. That approach is not easy for Spinal to deal with. This fireball pressure is tough, but the Order Shield is blocked early. Raven is raw. Great block on the overhead, though.
That was sick.
And I love the check from Grail Mustard. You can see the movement is not as easy for Spinal to deal with, and that's one of the hard things about this matchup for Spinal. Doing Order Shield on Wake Up and then canceling the Shadow Form, it makes him so mobile, so tough to deal with. Can set out fireballs. Gets the dud, though.
Oh, okay.
No
teleport.
He has not successfully blocked a teleport mix-up yet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's funny, he blocks that overhead, but the teleport he just can't deal with.
Yeah, exactly, which I feel like is a bit easier. You can just hit a button on reaction to it.
Right, exactly.
Caught, but there's an early break from Raven as Raw. Probably a throw tech turned light break.
Yo, that's the worst. When you get locked out when you try that, I hate that garbage.
It is the worst feeling for sure. You're just like, man, I gotta have words with Keats. 3 full bars of meter almost for Grail Mustard, which is important. Spinal, he's going to have a tough time dealing with this kind of pressure once he has all the meter to set up Order Shield and everything. Shadow Orb is such a useful tool in this matchup. Great block that time on the teleport.
Yeah, about time, right?
Yeah, you got to bring it out eventually. See Shadow Form cancel. That was great work. Can spend the Shadow. No, just chooses to get the Van Damme kick ender. All right, caught grounded. And Grail Mustard sitting on a lot of meter. I feel like he's got to start establishing that he'll spend it. Because otherwise he's sitting on a whole lot of nothing. All right, early pressure there. Caught him. He's going to have the shield. Oh, great escape from Raven is Raw.
Oh, and again, catches him with the teleport.
Yeah, it has not been successfully blocked more than a handful of times, I feel like. There's the Instinct pop. The Fierce. And this is a bad spot to be for Grail Mustard. Raven is raw. Doesn't spend any more skulls. I thought he would get him bouncing. There's a throw.
It surprised me he didn't try to keep up the pressure right there.
Great combo off the throw. That is an instinct only thing that you can do with Spinal, or with Omen. Juggle. Bouncing skull, and he caught him with it. Oh, this actually could be big damage. Not enough. He didn't have meter.
Not quite enough.
Oh, baited the throw and the break.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yet. He has meter to work with. I'd love to see him set out Shadow Orbs. Gets in. Oh, he might get caught. Great block.
Not quite.
Oh, but he just didn't get the confirmation.
Yeah,
Raven is raw. Is going to move on. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're in that type of situation, man, you get real mashy. You're not always going to be buffering into a special.
Right. Let me see. Keats tweeted what the number of players is out of pools, and I'm going to check that for you guys. He has also updates that I will keep you guys. Top 72 of KI is what Keats says. As far as announcements, he says Shin Tristan made it out in losers. You right there?
Yeah, man, I had to get a quick drink.
That
Sorry.
was like, yeah, you
I
got
was
a
like,
lot.
oh, camera, let me put that away.
So top 72 is going on right now.
Okay.
Rico is playing Gargos.
Yo, I've heard a rumor about Rico, and
Yeah.
this might not be true.
Okay.
But I've heard that this is his final tournament in KI.
That's what he has been saying.
Yeah, man, that's nuts.
So that's what you got to keep in mind. Ogti versus Gnarly is happening right now off
Okay.
stream. Base beats Shinku, the Conrad player last season. I don't know who he plays now. He beat him 2-1. Rico fights Paul B next on stream. They're going to be playing each other on stream. Fire Liger over Chronicle outside of pools.
Okay.
Up next, I see a couple of players sitting down. It looks like Shin Paulo is sitting down. I don't know who his opponent is. I can't quite see over there. But I'm going to try to keep you guys up to date. If you want to tweet and let me know updates if you're here or if you're seeing them online. Tag me at Sajam. You can see it right there.
Yeah, there. You got it.
And
Nailed it. Good
man,
job.
you know, it's really tough to do.
It's
but
like a weather reporter, you know?
Yeah, you got to be like, it's cloudy skies over
Right
there.
All right, got it.
You got to find it.
Nailed
I also am a floating head on this backdrop.
It's true. Well,
I'm
at least
wearing-
it's not a green screen with a green shirt. That would have been
You know what's funny is it actually is. It's a
Kind of.
green shirt. You guys just
Oh,
don't
wow.
know. And this
Okay,
is the
yeah.
green screen.
Makes sense.
And I'm just a floating talking head here at Evo for Killer Instinct. Man, you shook your head in such a way.
This guy. This guy.
Oh, let me survive. This is a match?
Oh, okay. Wow, wow,
right
wow.
out of pools, we've got ourselves Shin Paulo, who swam out in some pretty scary fashion against Pro Death's TJ combo earlier versus the one and only Maya Specialist, Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond.
Yeah, very talented player. I see Paul B off waiting, Rico Suave as well. Those two got to play each other. They're standing right next to each other. There's a big crowd of Killer Instinct players lining up to play.
Yeah,
I
there
see
is.
Base. I see Nikki.
I'm all about it, man. Let's
I see
go.
so many players coming up and getting ready to play. I also see us. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Pleasure to be back.
All right, yeah, all right.
Here at Evo. If you're hearing loud noises, it's because the Smash Finals, Smash 4 Finals are happening
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
going hard.
And Killer Instinct Finals are going to be tonight. Let me check the time. It's 2:30 here, which means Finals will be in 3.5 hours
Sure,
on
yeah.
the main stage. So if you guys are curious about when KI will be, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's in about 3.5 hours from now on SRK Evo 1.
I'll be around.
Yeah, definitely. It should be awesome. I can't wait to see the finals. As a fan of Killer Instinct, it's one of those things where I'm just going to be so emotionally invested in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this is our game, you know. It's Killer Instinct, and it's the community that I
our
know
game?
and love. Yeah,
I'm part of the community
KI
now?
you're a
I'm
KI
a KI
community
player
member.
now. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
I'll give it to you. I mean, you're here with me commentating
That's true.
Killer Instinct.
You should be proud of me, man.
Evolution
I got
2016.
to losers finals in my pool.
In KI? Playing Rash?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm playing Rash now.
Are you really?
Dude.
Wow. Okay.
I have a rash, and it's not anywhere on my body. It's in the game.
Okay, that's good.
I
That's good to
have
know.
a pretty sick Battletoad now. I've
see.
learned
We
some,
need to play
some sick
online.
stuff. I have some sick juggles,
Okay.
too. And I'll tell you this, like, I feel like he is one of the most fun characters in the game, if
why do you
not
think
the
I
most
play him?
fun character.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
And you know what the sickest part is? Do you know about My God?
The Saberwolf player?
No, the Rash player.
What? No.
I
You're
know.
a liar.
I know.
I don't believe you.
So he does not play Saberwolf very much at all anymore.
Just
he
Rash.
He made out his pool winners with Rash.
Wow.
And so coming into this tournament, just as a history lesson for you folks at home, My God is a 2-time EVO finalist in Killer Instinct. Also made top 8 at EVO Mortal Kombat. Super strong player. He did it with all Saberwolf and Killer Instinct, is now a Rash player.
That's insane.
And people were asking him, like, my God, I heard you play Rash now. Let me get some games, man. You know what he said?
Right.
He said, I'll see you at EVO.
I'll see you at EVO,
You'll see me in top 8 at EVO. So
Wow.
My God, one of the
Okay.
most talented KI players, one of the most talented fighting game players in the community. is playing Rash, and his Rash is bonkers.
I
got to see a bit of it, and like
I have to see it.
It was like Looney Tunes where my eyeballs just shot out like that, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Yep.
His
All
Rash
right.
is ridiculous. I thought my Rash was like getting there, and I was like, "I have so much to learn."
That's how I still feel because I haven't seen him yet. When I see, I'll probably gonna be like, "Oh well,
yeah,
I'm just gonna go back to Street Fighter."
He's got the juggles where he like launches you the boot, and he does like tongue, hits the move, juggle, boot, tongue, recapture it. It's like, what is happening? It's so awesome. I can't wait to see My God Rash. I really hope we get a chance to see it on stream. If not, if he's in the top 8, which I expect that is likely.
Right, yeah.
I hope we get to see it, man. Rash, such an interesting, fun character to watch. They're
different.
resetting the Xbox as we currently speak. If you're wondering why we're so long-winded, that's the reason. We're just hanging out with you guys here at Evo 2016.
Having a good time. It's a party.
It's really like not a tournament. It's like a fair or like an amusement park for
like
fighting game players.
It's a con.
It's a con. Fighting game con.
EvoCon 2016.
It's absolute insanity. And Max and I were talking about how big this venue space is.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
It's not going to be enough next year.
You don't think so?
I think we need a bigger venue next year.
There's no such thing.
I don't know.
This is the biggest, by the way.
It is.
That's it.
I feel like we're going to outgrow it.
So what you're saying is we're going to have to be in the Westgate, in their ballroom, and in the convention center.
That would be nuts. I don't know.
It might happen.
I don't know if there's a bigger convention center in Evo or a bigger space in Evo.
Not in Vegas.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I feel like this year, the space is good for this year.
Yeah.
But if you push it again to next year, who knows?
Wait a second. Where's the NHL expansion going to play in Vegas?
I don't know.
We might have to take over their arena.
Whatever arena it is, right?
We might have to take
I'm really also curious to see how Mandalay Bay goes on Sunday. I have no idea what to expect.
Nuts.
10,000 seats sold out for Evo Finals. And lots of people I know are still mad that they didn't get a ticket. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you buy a ticket?
I have one. I'm a commentator. I have one.
Yeah.
Got to be sure, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I registered for Evo as a spectator. And I knew I was doing commentary. And I was like, just in case.
Just in case.
You got to cover all your bases. I also bought a ticket. So it's like, you got to know what you're doing, right?
Yep, for sure.
You got to cover all your bases. I wouldn't want to be the silly schmuck sitting there without a Tier 1 accessories controller. What a schmuck. Also, I mentioned this earlier to Max. Bottom left, Chun-Li statue.
Yes.
If you didn't know, there's a button you can click on this.
Yeah, and she goes, ha, ha,
and she goes,
ha, 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 ha,
and she does the kicks. It's amazing. You can pretend you're
Ryu
parrying
Hadoken?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really sick.
It's really sick. Tier 1 accessories does an absolutely fantastic job. They have a booth here at Evo. But also check them out. I saw this statue for the first time at West Coast Warzone.
Okay.
And it was one of the most cool things. It was one of those things where I was like, why has no one done this yet?
Right, yeah, for real.
It felt to me totally necessary, and I'm really happy with it.
So, man, this crowd for KI just keeps getting bigger.
It's going to be swamped over here.
Yeah, I'm about
Luckily, we are slightly separated, so we're not going to get overwhelmed. But the Killer Instinct crowd is massive, and I hear the Xbox making noises that sound good.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
They sound like positive noises, which is always a good
Are there
look.
negative noises that come from Xbox?
Yes.
Such as?
No noise.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
If you hear the little blip, the little Xbox blip, then that's how you know that there's progress. If you hear nothing, then that's not good.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you're playing a video game, right, and you're walking, if you see enemies, you haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
But if you see no bad guys, you're like,
wrong way.
It's the wrong way.
Wrong way.
Yeah, that's how you can figure it out. And that's the start of Killer Instinct. So, we're going to hear the dun-dun-dun soon, and then we'll be into the game.
Speaking of this game, best music.
Best
Any
music.
fighting game. Well, you know what? Tekken's up there.
Guilty Gear has an amazing soundtrack as well.
Really?
I'll give it to Guilty Gear.
You know, I'm so enamored by looking at Guilty Gear, I don't even pay attention to the
It's a pretty game.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
This and Guilty Gear, a lot of people call this the Americanized Guilty Gear or the Americanized Darkstalkers. This and Guilty Gear have some of the best soundtracks in all fighting games.
Man. You have those nutty games, you got to have good music to go along with it.
You got to be jamming.
Yeah.
That way you can enjoy your beatdown. Well, we're almost done figuring this out. We're going to head to a quick break.
Soon.
See you guys soon.
Sorry, guys. Face.
back some Killer Instinct. Looks like we're set to go.
Yeah, finally. Took enough time.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm blaming Shin Paulo. It was his fault.
I definitely blame Shin Paulo. You see
No
the look on
question.
his face? Disgusting. Despicable. Nah,
so,
Paulo's the best.
so smug.
Yeah. Him and his brother play Thunder in such an interesting fashion.
I actually want to see them play mirrors.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know what to expect. The interesting thing about them, I feel like if you can beat one brother, you'll beat the other because it's such a similar style. So, yeah, and if you have trouble dealing with it, it's like you're going to get dunked. So it's going to be a button check real quick, it seems like, because they didn't have enough time to do that before.
Yeah, they just got it going.
But it'll be Thunder versus Maya is the matchup. An interesting one because, one thing Maya wants to do is establish daggers from the air and the ground, but Thunder, of course, has that projectile invincible uppercut that he can just fly through with. So it's going to be a weird one, seeing them establish things. Button checks.
Yep.
Conrob buttons go so far. All right, looks like they're good to go. All the buttons are working.
All right, just play from here, guys.
Yeah, just start it out. Conrob for him. Hey, could you imagine?
That happened in Marvel.
Really?
One of the first matches. Yeah, they did a button check, and then the next match, I think the dude forgot and just got blown up.
Oh, God.
Yep, it was great.
All right, the rapid teabagging, obviously appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make sure your teabag is on point before the match starts.
Look, if you want to make yourself look bad at Evo, then that's exactly what you should do. You should be like, man, I want to make sure that nobody at home is happy that I'm delaying the tournament. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. Evo 2016. Shout out to all of our lovely sponsors you saw there at the bottom. It's time. Evo. Thunder versus Maya is going to be the match. Again, as I mentioned, it's going to be a lot of uppercuts from Thunder in general because that's how Shin Paulo plays, but also because he wants to get through the daggers from Maya.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So you're going to see her backing up a lot, losing a lot of space more than likely, trying to anti-air with that crouching heavy punch. It's a really important button. It can catch the stomps from Thunder or the uppercuts on the way down, and it's so crucial in this matchup. So if she loses the dagger, she no longer has crouching heavy punch available.
Okay.
So that is rough.
That's
that
really
means,
important.
Yeah, that means the anti-air is not as relevant. So you see, yeah, she just backs up right away because you're scared of the uppercut. Short combo, probably going to go try to retrieve dagger, and he's going to have to give up the space. Yeah, because he has the deficit. There's the approach from Diamond. Short combo again just to get daggers. Anti-air dagger.
Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, the spacing from Diamond's amazing. No whip punish there on that. There's a lot of recovery on dropkick. Trade, and she'll take it because it puts her back to this neutral game.
And again, throwing that dagger, so like you said, no crouching pierce available.
Yeah, got to be mindful of it. There's the juggle. No cash out. And uppercut again. He's being so... Yeah, he really wants in there.
Oh, there he goes. He's
Finally.
in there now.
And there's the shadow just to challenge. She's probably going to roll jump over. No, just backs up because the uppercut is stuck in the other corner right now. Or the dagger. Plays it slow. Dash. Didn't catch her.
Nah, yeah, not quite. That uppercut.
Yeah, trying to chase down, but you see the dagger retrieval from Diamond keeps up the juggle. So close to closing it. Drop the combo, though, and a counter breaker. Okay, this is big. Meter to spin. Huge damage output on this. Gets the juggle at the end. Okay, what is it going to be? Jump over. Has the dash through available.
Oh my!
The breaker.
Yo, this turnaround is insane.
Wow, I can't believe that stomp didn't chip her.
I had to do like 0.5%.
Yeah, it did such a little bit of chip. There it is.
Oh, there,
All
yeah, there
so
it is.
we're tied up. She's going to probably back up and grab the dagger. No, just gets out of there.
Wow.
Instinct's available.
Okay,
Uppercut
yeah,
anti-air. And yeah, I was going to say she can't go for that because of the juggle. You got to be careful of the uppercut. There it is. Yeah, just going to take the damage she can get. Oh, uppercuts out again.
Yeah, and we all know
Gets
that
through.
both Tristan and Paulo are not afraid to uppercut. It's what they do.
Flip out, and just you see the patience from Paulo. He expected an uppercut, but a break. And she challenges with uppercut again. Gets both daggers back.
Wait a second.
No break. And man, Paulo really now down in life. Oh, she missed
Uppercut,
the juggle.
do
There's
it.
the uppercut.
Yup.
One, we got to be careful. Overhead shadow. Not
Big
quite
damage.
in danger. There's the
There it
danger.
is. Oh,
Is it enough?
I think so.
The stomp's not
Not
enough.
quite.
Oh, there it is. The chase
Okay,
down.
okay.
The chase down. Yeah, you got to dash into the uppercut to chase her down.
And Paulo is over there nodding his head. He's feeling himself.
Yeah,
He is
super
ready.
happy. That was a great read on that dash.
Gutsy yo-yo.
That's how you got to do it. Woo, real happy about it.
Look at Liger.
Popping off for Shin Paulo in the background. Yeah, feeling it. Got to be mindful. If you're Pink Diamond, you really got to slow this down. Great block, and there's a bit of a punish. You see that crouching fierce from Maya.
Oh, goes for the overhead, but eats the uppercut for his troubles.
Yeah, it's not invincible, but he just didn't time the meaty correctly. There, yeah, stuffed the uppercut there. You can see wall splat, guaranteed throw, gets the power up if he wants it, but he didn't. Wall splat again, command throw for that extra bit. Low, mistimed. Yeah, he did the jump a bit early for the empty low. Great punish. She gets a juggle. But again, a drop from Diamond. She's missed a lot of these dagger juggles. Well, yeah, you keep saying it. It's issues with them. No daggers left. They both have to recover.
Okay. Oh, wow. Stuffs the Shadow Man.
No breaker on that, but the KV was too high. He does have Instinct available.
Right through.
Breaker again. She's so insistent on breaking that. Looking for that drop kick. Jump back daggers is good. Confirms the juggle, but a break. Oh, misses. Man, her mobility.
She could have whiz punted that. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
I understand wanting to get away, but that was an opportunity missed.
Definitely could have been a whip punish attempt. Gets in there. I love the idea was so good. And yeah, ends the combo early. Her daggers are in that right corner, so she's going to want to go for him.
Yeah, that's immediately what she went for. Uppercut.
Uppercut again.
Yep.
Stuffed. Still has uppercut available, whip punish, and don't let him break. Yeah, that's exactly what Diamond did. Keeps up the juggle to try to extend and waste away that instinct that Thunder has ticking. And you see, yeah, she got away. No more instinct.
Uh-oh.
Flies by. Juggle. Can keep it up and also cash it out, but no, the miss.
Oh my, she should have known.
Yeah, the uppercut's coming. All right, can juggle from here. Again, so many drops from Diamond. This is absolute crazy. Maybe it's just nerves here at Evo.
I mean, that's going to affect you, especially out of pools.
Yeah,
that's when you get really nervous. You know you're playing all the good players. The joke matches are over.
He's going to be able to cash this out. Flip out at the end. Oh, yeah, he went for command throw, but she was ready for it. All right, juggle. Oh,
Not
the
quite.
combo. It didn't work. Yeah,
he did not have the meter to shadow counter that.
Oh, the break. Paulos also sitting on this instinct, which he wants to pop. He's going to be able to dash. Double dash through. Still has offense for himself. Stuffs the uppercut, but Diamond fights out. This is the chance.
Could be it. Not
the
quite.
break. Uppercut. You got to watch out for it. Avoids it.
Gets dash through the uppercut.
Yes, instinct only.
Shin. Paulo takes it over Pink Diamond 2-0.
Yeah, that's one thing you have to be mindful of. In instinct, he can dash cancel that drop kick. So if the drop kick comes out, you're going to expect the dash through dash cancel. Another mix-up, right?
That was nuts.
And she wanted the punish. She blocked it and was like, all right, here's my punish. And that, you know, is the right idea, but not while he's in instinct.
Yeah,
not while the dash cancel.
You have to hold that and just block.
Yeah, which is real rough. Next up, Circa, recently sponsored by them. Nikki, who's had quite a few good tournaments for himself recently, most notably second place, combo breaker.
Yep.
Did a great job there. He also got third, I think it was, at CEO. Third or fourth, one of the two. So super high placing.
I think it was third.
Yeah, super high placing lately. Is probably the best placing Fulgore player. He's going to be playing against the best Aganos player.
Right now?
Zerg
What's happening right
killer.
now?
Yes.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see Zerg sit down.
He's sitting over there ready to go. Now, the thing about this is that earlier, Nikki almost lost to Leo, is another Aganos player, and very good Aganos player, but not Zerg killer. Not at that level. There's definitely a little bit of a difference there. So I think that there's a chance for Zerg killer here.
Shouldn't Fulgore kind of naturally win that matchup?
You know, you would think so, but there's a lot of things in that matchup that, you know, are options for Aganos that other characters don't have. So, for instance, I brought this up when I was talking with Max earlier. You can see them sitting down, Zerg killer on the left, and there's Nikki on the right. So when he does forward heavy punch, Fulgore, into the beam, Aganos can just walk through the beam and punish.
Oh,
with armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
with
there's
armor.
stuff like that, right? So with chunks, with momentum, super dangerous character. It also seemed that Nikki's matchup knowledge was maybe questionable. There was some weird drops and shadow counters that he missed.
There's not a ton of high-level Aganos players.
Exactly, and you're looking at the main one here. Zerg Killer is pretty much the guy when it comes to Aganos. If you want that matchup experience, you're going to have to play against him. And it looks like they're getting their buttons all sorted out and everything. But thanks for joining us here at Evo 2016. This is Killer Instinct. It's a free-to-play game. Xbox One, Windows 10. Buttons are checked. We're in there, Season 3. And also, if you guys didn't hear, they're going to be showing off the final character before Top 8
I heard about
tonight.
that, yeah.
We're
Who's your
getting the
prediction?
trailer. I already told Max exactly who it is. I leaked it.
You leaked it. Who is
Forza Motorsport car.
it? Wow, that
It's
would
going to be the DLC character, yeah.
Just like Sega Motor Rally or whatever.
Oh, is it the Ram pick? It is. Okay, so I mentioned that he's been playing Aganos and Ram, and he went to Ram, which is surprising to me. I feel like in this matchup, a lot of it for Fulgore is light punch fireball into uppercut, and you just really play it super slow. And, you know, he doesn't have the chunks available. He obviously has huge damage output when he gets in there, and great offense, but an interesting one. Ram's a really new character to the game.
Ram is a really good character, in my opinion.
Yeah, great footsies, great damage. He has OTGs. Oh, huge jump.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, immediate break. Running bear grab's no good. Nikki gets the punish.
Even the simple ones, the mix-up. Oh, I guess not. Just going with the Ivy.
Yeah, there's that stand medium punch. You can see the buffer. Such a great move from Ram. And a lot of this pressure, you can command throw it if you're Ram. Like, if he does that blade dash, it's a free punish with shadow grab. Nikki couldn't keep up the combo. He had no pips. Oh, you see the jumps from Zerkiller. He's so insistent on jumping, yeah, and I feel like Nikki's got to see that. Anti-air, stomps, flip out, caught him low.
Reset. Yeah, Nikki was looking to jump away, looking for the command grab, got caught.
Caught him again with that heavy laser. There's been so much jump from Zerkiller. Great block and looked for his own sweep. Didn't get it. Oh, stomp. Oh, yeah, he got stuffed there. Tried the anti-air on the pillar. The walk-up throw, and Nikki's in a position to chip here. Uppercut might chip. Pops the instinct, and you see the patient block.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, that was key. Yeah. If there was a combo, man, the krill damage right now on this instinct, if you look in the upper left, you can see Nikki getting that potential damage rising up right now.
Yeah, tons and tons and tons of potential.
Man, so many teleports to try to
and
distract.
we're about to see it. Never mind. Go for the light again.
Problem is, yeah, I was going to say, he went for the same combo as last time. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the hard read on that one. Didn't work out for him.
Nikki's going to get corner carry. Does the juggle ender. He's going to be able to build a pip. Couple pips. And you see the slow play now from Nikki. Really frustrating Zerkiller while he's trying to get in. Punish? No. Nikki missed it, but still got the throw. Oh,
nice bait.
Yeah, 100%. You can spend the shadow. Should be game one. And I expect not a General Ram.
Yeah, let's see that Aganos now, man. He looks upset.
Yeah, definitely didn't go the way he thought. He just tried to force his way in there so consistently.
A little bit.
And it's not a reasonable thing, I think.
Well, you know, like you said, man, Aganos has ways to get in. He has options against Fulgore.
Wow.
Oh, he went straight back. Jeez, I did not expect that.
All right, does damage ender. It's a short combo. Jump over, stuff Nikki, whip punish.
Nice manual.
But the breaker again from Nikki, he's too consistently gone for that light linker. Yeah,
again,
too
stop
many.
doing it, man.
You got to mix it up. Oh, got him with it. Stomps after.
Now comes the true mix-up.
Yeah, you get the OTG. Oh, yeah, he challenge. Again, he gets the stomp. Went for the stabs and whip. Yeah, whip punish.
Big damage here from Nikki.
Yeah, he has the shadow to spend. And there it is, damage ender. Almost ties things up. Wake up jump from Zerkiller. He sensed that there was going to be an escape. Oh, focus attack was a good attempt, but a little desperate. Reversal. Oh, it wasn't in time. Wow. It was a true median. Man, this is rough for Zerkiller. He's got to get rid of that smidgen of a life bar left before it gets too dangerous for him to get in there.
Ram just trying to hop his way in there.
Yeah, just bunny hopping. Oh, and now Nikki corner positioning as well. Love the manual. No breaker on the juggle either.
More bunny hops.
And Zerkiller really trying to force it. Stuffed, and those lasers add up. They do a lot of damage.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to see him use the focus attack.
Oh, he didn't punish? Oh, man, Zerkiller. So many drops. You see that pip cancel fireball. Okay, gets in there with the running bear grab and got the command throw after.
All right, so he's not out of this.
No,
he's down, but definitely not out.
Yeah, this character has so much burst damage potential.
Are we going to see some
stuffed.
of it? Oh, he moved the H instead of the L. He's finally learning.
He's finally learned how to switch up that combo timing. You see the poison is ticking on Nikki right now. That's what the black is. Oh, the pip cancel, genius.
Yeah, that was smart.
Oh, no. This is a big chance for him. He can OTG? No, he chooses not to.
Oh!
This is huge. He could do one chance shadow and it's over. It's over if he ended it. Wow, he kept it up so long.
Zerkiller's already regretting this decision.
Oh, he got the counter break attempt. Yes, he tried to break. He guessed it. And because of that, Zerkiller in losers now.
And then the awkward handshake.
Yeah, he went for the fist bump, and then like it wasn't the fist bump.
That was weird.
The turkey. Oh, that was rough. I don't know why he didn't go for the Aganos pick. I feel like maybe he just really
Yeah, dude. Maybe he just wasn't confident for some reason, or
he believed in maybe unfamiliarity. I wonder.
Yeah, you know, don't fool yourself, man. Like, Rom's been out for what, a month?
Yeah.
Nikki knows by now.
Right, and
Nikki
it's
knows.
a simple thing to understand. It's zoner versus grappler.
Yep.
It's one of those things where you throw fireball and he jumps and you uppercut.
The classic.
Yeah, you play it very simple, very straightforward. Next up, quite the slobber knocker. We've got last year's Evo champion, currently still the reigning Evo champion, Rico Suave. He's going to be playing against Paul B, who took a bit of an extended break from this game.
Went to play a lot of Street Fighter.
Yeah, went to play a lot of Street Fighter. Got dunked in that, came back to Killer Instinct, and now is trying to make his way through this bracket.
Is he going to put on these headphones? Oh, see,
he's going to ruin the hair?
Yeah, he has the back of the head tech.
Yeah, the
That's
back of the head tech
stuff,
to
man.
avoid messing up the perfectly shaped haircut that you can see. Was a East Coast player, so these two both from the same coast for a while. Now, though, resides on the West Coast in California.
Yep.
And I'm curious to see what character he goes with against Rico, as well as the character Rico picks, because he's been playing a lot of Ram, a lot of Gargos. And I'm curious if those characters are, you know, if Paul B knows them, because he has kind of stepped away from the game a while.
Yeah, that's true. See, that's a player that might not be familiar with the new characters, the newer characters.
You know Nicky's going to know how to fight the new characters as he is a KI player. But Paul B, maybe he's, you know, since he stepped away, he's not as familiar with the new matchups.
Wait a second. You see Rico's pants? Those are Gears of War pants.
They are Gears of War pants. He's locked into Gargos, though.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even listening, man.
I was listening.
You got that tech, man.
The commentary tech. You know, I can actually commentate Street Fighter without seeing the game.
I've heard the legend.
Yeah. At a Wednesday Night Fights, I was playing Pokemon Go and commentating the game without looking, and Steve was losing it. Because you know how he is.
Yeah, of course.
It was great. Wow, is that the clipboard with all the matches that are coming up? Is that the tech? Genius. That's how they run brackets.
Looks like he's using a pencil to write on a whiteboard. I don't know if it works that way,
I don't know if
man.
I like that, yeah. That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not a good look. You're ruining the whiteboard.
Evo's changing rules up on the fly.
So this KI crowd is ridiculous right now.
Yeah, you guys can't see it because it's to the left of Paul B right now. It's huge. There's so many players crowding around to look at the monitor to try to check out this match. Is it going to be Hisako versus Gargos? Is that what I heard? Rico's thinking about it. It's 2 out of 3. Character choice is going to be important here. Both of these guys multi-character players.
Yes. But we all know when Rico's mad, he picks Fulgore.
You know, I feel like that's always been the case, but I'm not sure now. I feel like he has not played the character as much. I don't know. What are we going into it? Are we button checking? We'll see. Gargos versus Hisako. They're going to make sure the buttons are good. All right, it looks like it's going to be Gargos Hisako. One thing about this matchup, the zoning from Gargos is great. You know, he has these portal punches that come out of the ground and stuff, but you have to be mindful. Hisako, very low hitbox to the ground. Also, dash covers a lot of distance. It's not always easy to zone her. She also has a super far projectile invincible move. Handshake, we're into the match. This is going to be Rico Suave, the current Evo champion, still reigning Evo champion until maybe a few hours from now. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
And Paul B.
We'll find out real soon.
We'll see it pretty quick. It's going to be Gargos Hisako. Gargos, a very new character. He's a zoner who excels at about 3/4 screen. Very weak defensive options up close. Also has minions he can put out. And I think until those minions are out, the character is very you can deal with him. You can sort of deal with the way he likes to play the neutral. Oh, yeah. Mistime me. What's going to be the setup? Short pressure.
Oh, okay.
I like the manual and early lockout on that. Juggle ender. Oh, he went for the command throw out of range, and there it is. This is where Paul B has to excel. He's got to make the offense count against Rico. And guess right. Jump in is good, and the lockout early. I like the delayed double.
Yeah, taking the damage where he can, too.
Yeah, damage ender. The jump in. Keeps the pressure up, and Rico tried to jump out. Is there a counter break? Oh,
nice,
breaker.
Good stuff.
Got him, yeah, just dash up in the shadow.
The creepy crawl. Too spooky for me.
And if you don't jump before that happens, it's a grab that you're just going to eat. And there's the sweep. Great first round from Paul B. Hisako play looks great. And Rico defensively, he's going to be able to get in there.
The armor.
Parry it? Oh, he just bursts right away. So he gets half of that instinct back and set out a minion. Oh, he lands on it.
Yeah, man, and he just punched the minion out of the way, too.
Yeah,
there he is, saving the day.
Yeah, the minion, the true homie, has taken 2 hits already. That minion has 3 hits of life. So you can see, he's still in there.
He's going in. And Gargos can actually command the minion to come back or attack.
Yeah, so you can change what the minions are doing often. Pressure. Backdash from Rico to get out of there. caught it. He's going to be able to end the combo, maybe send out another minion. Juggle, and there's the minion. Stabby this time. The stabby guy can also keep up the combo for you, as well as anti-air. Man, Paul keeps getting caught by that low forward cancel because he's trying to move. He's trying to do stuff in between it. Rico's going to steal some of that shadow meter. He can pull out the other minion for himself, and this is where it's going to get tough for Paul B. Because that minion's off screen right now, but he's coming. You know he's going to be there soon, and this combo could get interrupted by him.
Let's go, Stabby. Oh, he missed.
Oh, he's going to be able to get through? Yeah, command throw. And now he locked out. He's going to get huge damage on this drop. Sends out the other minion.
Oh,
this is bad for Paul B.
No.
So Rico has infinite armor right now. He has 2 minions out, and he can just burst. Yeah, he bursts to get rid of that positioning. These minions are going to be a huge problem for
are they?
Shadow counter.
There it is.
Yeah, he forced that shadow counter from him. Fierces and no breakers. 2 minions still out. Rico can establish the zoning. And look, yeah, he just...
Paul B's is trying to fight off the minions.
As I mentioned, he even got the stage ultra.
Wow, what a jerk.
So look, as I mentioned, Gargos a bit weaker until the minions come out. You saw that as soon as the minions come out, Rico has infinite armor.
Yep.
He has 2 minions out. And suddenly Paul B, his option's just over. Like, it's so hard to get through that. You have to use heavy buttons to beat the armor, which is tough to do. But in the meantime, if you're swinging with heavy buttons, there is 2 minions out hitting you.
Just stabbing at you, jumping at you, belly flopping on you. Not much you can really do.
It's very tough to deal with. And if this is your first time seeing Gargos, you have to keep in mind that the character is super weak defensively. He has some of the worst defensive options in the game. He doesn't have a reversal. His backdash doesn't go super far.
But that's only if you actually get the hit on the guy.
Yeah, you have to find your way
From neutral, he has every movement option there is.
Yeah.
So good luck tagging him.
Oh, they turned off the little placards that pop up and say, like, 10-hit combo with, whatever. So, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering what they were doing. So it's back to Gargos for Rico. Now the question is, who does Paul B play? What character does he opt to use? Is it going to be the Saberwolf? Is it going to be the Rifter, maybe? What does he feel most comfortable with?
He doesn't even know.
Yeah, he's got to think about it. I don't know how familiar he is with this matchup. Back to Hisako.
Okay.
Still thinking about it. Yeah, he's got to decide. It's obviously one of those choices that it's like, this is a lot. This is your tournament, winner's bracket life on the line.
Yes. Nobody wants to go to losers.
Yeah, and you see Gargos with the same expression as Rico, just waiting. Just sitting there, like, biding his time.
And I like the Riptor choice. She can throw those Spitfires, those mortars in the air, check Gargos from just flying around, being a nut. I respect it.
Wow, is it not even the Riptor pick?
Oh my god. You know what? I'm tired of your mix-up, Paul B.
All right, so he's back to Hisako. There it is. We're locked and loaded, ready to go. This is going to be a rematch of what we just saw, and I feel like Paul was doing just fine, to be honest with you. I don't think he was too out of it with Hisako. It was just, as soon as Rico got to establish the minions, got to establish the zoning on the offense, it was so important for himself. I also think Paul has to be careful about low forward into cancel and just getting interrupted and stuff. That's an issue that he's dealt with. But if he can prevent Rico from getting the minions out, it'll be great. If Rico can get the minions out early, it might be tough for Paul. It just really depends on how this goes. All right, so here we are. Oh, just caught him early.
Yeah, right away.
This is what you need if you're Paul. You got to make this count right away. Command throw there is unescapable, so you have to eat it. It's not a lot of damage, but she gets positioning after it.
Oh, nice instant overhead.
Yeah, with the Onryozan. Okay, I think that might have crossed Paul B up. I don't know if he's used to blocking that. That's a very slow reversal.
Yeah,
no
Gargos
breaker.
is only option, really.
Yeah, it's super mediable. It's a very weak reversal option. All right, he gets out of there. Look for the portal punch. Caught Paul B. There's the manual. Medium. Doubles, not broken. Juggle. Doesn't set out a minion, which I'm surprised about. I feel like that's what Rico really needed to do. The flyaway. And yeah, Paul B does not have great answers to deal with that approach in particular so far. Instinct's available for him. Although if Paul B meted with Fierce, it's not going to matter.
Nice.
Yeah, he had to explode.
Right away. Brings out the minion.
And the minion got hit by the Rekka, actually.
What a useless minion.
I know, he's not looking out.
Job.
And Paul B maybe wants to establish some space so he can try to clip the minion. I like the duck. Went for command throw. Paul B jumped out of it. Minion got clipped again. And a breaker. Man, Paul B just does not respect the fact that there might be a breaker.
Shadow counter? Yes.
There's no more minion for Rico. Breaker on the Fierce. Oh, he's going to be able to get him? Yeah. Just went for that grounded drill and he was out of range. Pops Instinct to keep it up. And the command throw. That is a manual command throw. Rico locked out on it because he was hitting buttons.
Wow.
is a bad spot to be. You got to meet it with a heavy button so that Rico can't get away with stuff.
And again,
Oh, what a
cross
juggle! Is that enough? Wow, that was crazy. He juggled off the reversal with jab and a command throw and gets that damage. Oh, he wants to do that into Instinct is what he's looking for. Oh, he popped
okay.
it. He could probably get through whatever fall hit. No,
Yep.
just explosion into minion. The burst. Look for command throw, didn't get it. Minion is still there. A breaker, but the minion, yeah, you gotta watch. Comes in again. And Paul gets the jump over, clips the minion. Great block. Look for shadow counter. Got him again. And Rico can go for those kind of risks while there's a minion on screen.
Yeah, exactly. If he does get hit, minion will save his butt.
Oh, he broke
In
again,
theory.
and Paul just doesn't believe it. And he's gonna keep breaking. Rico's obviously a step. That was ridiculous. Ultra.
All right,
That was
so
a ridiculous read from Paul.
Paul B made all that time to decide on his character and ended up just going with the original character he picked,
Yeah.
and it worked out.
It worked out.
I'm glad he put thought into something that worked out, because if you would have done all that and lost, I'd have been like, man, this guy.
Yeah, that would have been tough. Character
guy.
select for Rico. Now, Rico, you can see by the shorts down there, has been playing a lot of General Rum. Yes. He is a fan of the character. I feel like not a bad pick against Hisako as he can establish neutral for himself. A little bit easy. He has better buttons than Gargos. He has better control in the mid-range. It's just whether about Rico trust in his ability to block on defense as Gargos and get out minions.
Tusk. The
Interesting.
tush.
That's an interesting pick to me because I feel like Hisako can parry a lot of his buttons.
Yeah.
She can kind of just wait, and when she sees the big buttons, parry. But the offense is great here. I don't know how much Rico has experimented with this matchup, but also the same for Paul.
Thunder, okay. Or not.
I wouldn't. You can't trust what Rico's going to lock in until he does, and there
That's
it is,
true,
Gargos.
yeah.
He's stuck with the Gargos. This is his winner's bracket match. One of these two is going to be in losers so early into Evo. This is right outside pools.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah, so it's going to be Gargos for Rico here. And Hisako for Paul B. Again, as we saw in the last match, the minions are important. He's got to establish them early because if he doesn't, Paul B can just run a train on offense.
Right,
it's so
yeah,
tough
for
for him to deal with.
Yeah, Sako is very much a Makoto-esque character. She can just get that avalanche going, that snowball effect, and just roll on.
Wake up button, but he didn't convert it into more. I like the punish from Rico. Short combo. Ends it early, has space for himself. Doesn't go to establish zoning, then the wake up berry. Lock out. Rico's been guessing a lot, so I don't think that's too bad of an idea from Paul to look for that. Reversal, and he parried it. Does he break? No, this time he thought there would be a breaker, and there's not. Rico gets the command throw. Sets out the minion for himself, and it's been chunky the whole time. Man, what a parry. Paul B has really got it, and he breaks again.
Jesus.
Wait, the minion!
Oh, the minion!
He messed it up. He actually got out of the combo. What a parry again.
Yeah.
This time, yeah. Rico and too insistent on that option, and Paul B has found the answer. It took him a few games, but he's got it.
That's amazing that he can adjust that quickly.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can tell that he clearly was not familiar with the matchups, and now has really done a much better job of acclimating. Breaker. Oh, he went for it, and he was early. This is huge now for Paul B. Locked out again.
The wall splat.
Into command throw. And Rico, what is he going to do on Instinct on Wake Up here? If there's Instinct, and it's a Fierce.
Okay.
Yeah, just explodes. Minion again. Rico has not used that Instinct for anything else. The minion got hit. Oh, no. Bad look for Rico.
Stumpy is just getting bopped, man. You think he'd want to get Stabby out there by now.
Yes. I think maybe a better idea. I love the ends here, though. Rico trying to get maybe some zoning.
Oh!
The teleport, the sneak in from Paul B, and he hits the minion again. Now, tournament.
Looking terrible for Rico.
So rough. Gets the command throw. All lights. He's got a long way to go. Sets out the minion again. Goes for the explosion, and that's a punish. Should be it.
Yeah,
there it is. Paul B over Rico. Winner's side of Evo.
And Rico actually won from winner's side last year, didn't he?
Yeah, at Evo.
Yeah. So
He actually, well, he lost in top 3. But he made winners top 8, right?
There we go.
So obviously not even in winners left in Evo now.
He's got a long path.
He's got to chug his way through losers bracket. Paul B moves on in winners, and oh man, another crazy match. Thompson, who
the best Jago.
He looks like one of the best players in general. We'll see him in just a bit. We're gonna head to a quick break, and we'll see you more KI after that.
Yes, sir.